and the golden voice of Neil Rule. Sit back and relax. It's time for your daily dose of Big D energy.
Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Big D Energy.
Big D!
Right here on the Woodward Sports Network. My name is Neil Rule. Yes, he is here, everybody. T-Foss.
I like the vibe here today. Y'all already cracking it up, talking about each other's mamas and cussing at each other. Neil said before the show, if I brought up the Pistons, he's going to beat my ass. I'm like, oh, they ready to roll.
Damn, Neil. I said no such thing, T-Foss. We got a squad in here today, though, everybody. I already introduced you to T-Foss. KG is in the captain's chair today.
I am. What's going on, Neil?
What's really good?
Boo them kids. That's what's good.
Boo them kids. That's
Damn
what. Hey,
right.
easy. Instagram's going to come at. Twitter will love you, but Instagram will want to,
Hey, that's
put
why
you down.
That's why I don't provide my at name. At nobody.
There you go.
Yep.
I like it. But I don't care. And the people are in the chat already. And guess what? I can do this forever.
Yeah, till September, right?
100%. I could do this every show from today until September. I could do it. And everyone tells me move on, but they bring this shit up.
There it is.
They have a whole post bringing it up, and then they're like, move on, Neil. Well, wait.
Which one is it?
Why do I have to move on, but you don't?
Exactly.
I
But
told
anyway.
you people they're on fire. You did say you'd beat my ass if I brought up the Pistons. Look at this guy just on fire today. Love it.
Gonna give you the Scotty Scheffler beat down.
Hold on for that for 1 second. We have Matt Broder in the sound booth.
Let's go.
Wake up Woodward.
Let's go. Go blue, baby.
I know.
Matt Broder's been arrested before.
Hey, JJ McCarthy, right? 17-0, rookie of the year.
Dead to me.
How can you say that? He gave you such great memories.
I'm with you on that. We're in lockstep on the JJ McCarthy.
If anything I've learned over the last 24 hours, how can you say that? He brought you such great memories.
Yeah, and when he comes back to celebrate at Michigan, I'll celebrate him. But with the Vikings, I'll see him in 12 years.
And you want him to do well.
I don't want him to do well.
He's leaving Michigan. You want him to do well.
I hate to say it. I hope he fails in Minnesota.
You're just being a hater.
Apparently.
Or he's lying. He's going to be cheering on JJ when he comes to Ford Field.
No, 0% chance.
Okay, we'll see.
0.0.
All right.
JJ.
New in intern Justin's chair, we have our guy Joel in the house.
What's up?
How y'all doing?
What's poppin', Joel?
Go green, go green.
All right.
That was Jay Knight, man.
No, but we got a big time show lined up for you, and we're gonna get into a ton of stuff. We got a couple of nickel packages. Yeah. There's a lot going on, so it's not gonna be all nickel packages. There's a ton of stuff to get to here in the open. All right, I have a Jared Goff contract update. The real world application is hit, and I told you guys that this moment was coming. Now I'm fully prepared to speak on it.
Oh yeah,
and I think you guys will like it.
Let's get it.
All right, we're gonna get there in just a couple of minutes. All right, number one, T-Foss. I don't know if you heard the news this morning. Scotty Scheffler, on his way into the PGA Championship,
fucking fugitive,
down in Kentucky. So to give everyone the backstory, at about 5 a.m. this morning, T-Foss, a bus hit a pedestrian.
Right.
And the pedestrian died.
Yes.
Tragic. Obviously tragic. About 40 minutes later, Scheffler rolls up for his tee time. And golfers, they got their pre-tee rituals. They get up there a couple hours before they tee off. And Scheffler pulls up to the gates. And they're like, no, you can't get in here. We've shut everything down because a pedestrian has passed away. And he says, well, I'm a player. I would have said I'm not a player. I just crush a lot. But he said, I'm a player. And he got into an argument with police. And he proceeded to try to drive in. The police, I guess, this is what's reported. What I read on social media was being reported. The police kind of jumped on his car. And he continued to go for a little bit before, pulling over. He ended up getting arrested. Got booked. Posted bail. He's out there playing on the course right now. He birdied the first hole. The crowd went wild. Is he golf's equivalent of OJ?
No, man. Why is the cop jumping on his car, first of all? That's a bad move.
I wasn't there. I can't speak to it.
I have seen golfers go to their, for their tee times. They're in a hurry. You can't stop them, man. Scotty Scheffler is like, hey, I got to get my hits in. I want to get on this course. This is a big tournament. Get the hell off my car. That's where he's coming from.
Right. I get it. Understand. I get it. But that's I just wanted to know.
It's close.
KG, is he golf's OJ?
It's close.
So people are cheering him going down
was
the
OJ the number one running back in the world at that point? Like Scotty Scheffler is the number one
golfer.
golfer.
Was OJ. Here's the other thing. Does Scott Scheffler hate black people?
That's a key component. It is.
Like OJ did.
Yeah, that's a key component. I'm not black, I'm OJ. He said it. Right. He did say it. R.I.P. to GOAT, man.
Oh, yeah.
Now I'm understanding the Chappelle Show, the racial draft. It's actually all making a lot more sense right now.
It makes so much more sense.
So I just wanted to ask the question. Speaking of that, Spin the Block coming out at 12:36.
Yes,
KG
sir.
will take us around the urban community.
We got a little checklist to make sure you can get this black card, man. I checked with the black delegation.
No, stop it. Neil cannot get a black card. This is the whitest motherfucker I know.
And trust me, he asked me for it, and I told him I can't just give him out willy-nilly.
Right.
But we got some criteria that he may need to meet
And
in order to
wrong with
expedite.
that. There's nothing wrong with being Caucasian.
No, absolutely not.
He-
Credit
it
score
sounded
through the
like
roof.
in that statement,
Really
T-Foss.
Caucasian.
Well, you know,
But T-Foss,
Yes.
I'm good in any hood in Pontiac. You know that. You know that. Come on.
he
You
cleared.
only
He ain't
good
got to
at
check in with nobody.
I don't have to check in.
No, he's only good in Pontiac at the UWM.
No, that is not true. Pontiac Central High School, I'm good. You and T-Foss, you know I'm good around Pershing too.
Okay, Pontiac Central doesn't exist. I
Well,
don't know
the grounds that it was
Exactly.
formerly at. Okay?
Yeah, I think
we'll
it's
get
like
there.
an office building now, dude.
Okay,
Yeah.
T-Foss, we're going to get there. In the chat, jump into the chat. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Get your thoughts out there. Nobody says Neil McAfee just put up a video just about random stuff. The last 2 seconds are one of his guys saying F the Lions and F Detroit. Wow. Is that a shot? Is there beef there?
That's the Packers guy, probably. I
Are we
forgot his name.
villains? I don't know.
Definitely
said
was the
that?
Packers
They have
guy.
a Packers guy on the Pat McAfee show. I forget his name.
Oh,
but
well,
I think it's Ty or something.
let him
Yeah.
go.
His name
We
Ty.
don't
yeah,
care.
Ty Schmidt. Yeah.
But you know what? No one ever talked about the Lions because they were so bad.
Mm-hmm.
I like when somebody said F the Lions. It
Yeah.
means that they're relevant.
Exact. I like embrace it, T-Foss. Embrace it.
Here's the thing about life, young fellas. Let me teach you something. They only hit the one carrying the ball.
That's true.
So somebody's talking about you, saying you ain't anything. That means you doing something to agitate them, so you're carrying the ball.
Damn right.
If you're not doing anything, nobody messes with you.
That is true.
Oh, God.
That is absolutely true.
Mm-hmm.
We have Tiger stuff to get to in a little bit as well. Actually, I'm going to open with that, then I'll get to the golf contract stuff because I saw something that really bothered me.
About the
today.
golf contract?
Yes. No,
Okay.
no,
Oh.
not about the golf contract. About the Javi Baez.
Oh,
Watch.
yeah. What you sent? Yeah.
And it should bother you too.
It leads to what I told you, though. He's being hanged.
I know.
But yeah, we'll get into
you know
it.
What
We'll
the
get into
Tigers
it.
should do? The next time the Tigers score a run, they should give away cars to all the spectators.
They're never giving
Right.
They're giving away any cars.
and they won't go out of business either because they're
At
not going to
all.
be giving away cars.
Easy.
How about
Easy.
this? An update to yesterday. Double G21. Neil, I live like 10 minutes from the Mankato Tavern. The next time you are there, just remember that people in Mankato can smell tone like a dog can smell fear.
Absolutely. And that's where you ran into trouble. Has T-Foss heard your bar fight story?
Yesterday, we got into a discussion, Terry. I was at the Mankato Tavern. We were up north on a golf trip.
Okay.
Kind of made my way into the Mankato Tavern. Town of 800. Has paneling on the walls at the
Yeah.
Mankato. It is as up north as it gets.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean when I say that.
Yeah, I know what you.
Okay.
They got hoods on the.
I didn't
the
say
wall, too.
that. I didn't say that. There is paneling on the wall, though. They may go hand in hand. I don't know.
And if I walked into the Mankato with the all the music stopped,
Probably. It did. Hey, T-Foss. It did when we walked in. You know,
Okay, yeah.
so probably. But yeah, basically the moral of the story was we were there, having a good time. It was dollar beer night. Cans of Busch Light were $1
they still do dollar beer.
in cans of
Okay.
Busch
In
Light.
Mankato.
In Mankato, yes.
Make Bush great again.
Yeah, so we were easy, bro.
Right,
So we were in there having a good time. One of the, I'm guessing usuals came over to the table and said, "Hey, man, you're being too loud
In the bar.
in the bar on a Friday night."
Oh wow.
So, I presented options on how we could remedy the situation. I said, well, okay, I understand that. We're having a good time. I said, one of the things that could be done is you could move from sitting right next to us down to the other side of the bar that's empty. That's an option, right?
It's an option.
That is an option, right? Another one of the options is like you could just not pay attention to what we got going on over here. That's an option. All good options.
No, but tell them what you followed up with though. Tell them what you followed up with.
What do you mean?
You know what you mean.
What are you talking about?
The condescension. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. So none of those options were suitable for him.
Right.
Exactly.
Especially on Dollar Beer Night.
Especially on Dollar Beer Night. So that was when he got close. Like real close. And so I was like, well, I don't understand what the problem with me is. I'm up here supporting your local economy right now.
And that's where
the problem isn't with me. I don't have a problem. I was sitting here with my buddies drinking some beers. There is no problem at this table at all. The problem is on your end.
I'm helping your local economy.
Stop. You know what Neil is? He's sophisticated thug.
Yes.
That's what he is.
That's a great
He's
one.
talking nice to you, but he's talking down to you at the same time.
Exactly.
Stringer Bell.
Stringer Bell.
Yeah, no, he likes Stringer Bell.
Okay.
From The Wire.
Oh yeah. Like
So
Stringer.
that was the story. So
I'm helping your local economy.
How do you like that though, KG? We got people 10 minutes from the Mikado Tavern.
Yeah.
I love that, by the way.
Hey, you made an impact out there.
No doubt. Nicholas Duncan, it's Friday, so don't forget, boo them kids.
You damn right. Hashtag boo them kids.
The shirt is coming, everybody.
It's loading.
So he didn't
ZD.
square up on you?
What's that?
What if he had squared up on you?
He
What you
did
gonna
square
do?
up on him. Allegedly. That's
Yeah. ZD in the chat. We'll spend the last 2 minutes on this, shall we? Stafford won a lot of games they had no business winning. Stop hating. Appreciate. Move on, Neil. Act your age. Boo them kids. So, move on, Neil, but you brought it up. See, I'm confused. Here, now I'm going to give you the Mikado Tavern. ZD, I'm confused by your actions. Because you tell me to move on, yet you're the one that brings it up. You see how I could be confused by that, Terry?
Yeah, I can see, because Neil was talking about how he almost got his ass beat up north.
Yeah.
And you bringing up Matthew Stafford. What's
So,
up with
ZD,
that?
I'm confused. And when you say, won a lot of games they had no business winning, would that include his 9-70 record against winning teams in Detroit? 9-70. So stop that shit. He won a lot of games he had no business winning. Okay, cool. And then the playoff game where he had a top 10 in NFL history defense, a Hall of Fame wide receiver, an all-pro at defensive tackle, and 5 Pro Bowlers.
Who didn't want to be here?
He scored 6 points in the final 3 quarters. That's what he did.
yeah.
That's all. There is no tone. There's no condescension to that. None of that shit. That happened. Look it up. So don't tell me to move on when you're the one bringing it up. Okay? There's my statement on that.
Okay, damn, I'm all behind you.
Okay? So we're on solid footing. We ready to rock, T-Foss?
Hey,
Terry ready to boo them kids.
I'm ready to roll, man. Y'all have been on fire. I just feel like I can just walk out of here and this show would just go on its own.
No, but T-Foss, all right, we're going to get into it. I have a Javi thing. We're going to touch on the Javi, AJ Hinch thing. I got Jared Goff contract news that's real. You guys are going to like this, and we do it. All right, visit Dispo Dispensary today for deals too good to miss. Meet a team that curates an unbelievable atmosphere and shopping experience. Try the finest inventory from Michigan's largest variety of products. Come through the stores or order on Dispo Dash today. Dispo Dispensary, disposhops.com, your local cannabis plug. Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men for an award-winning haircut experience from one of our talented stylists. Enjoy a precision haircut, hot lather neck shave, scalp and neck massage, and a hot towel treatment to top it off. Enter for your chance to win the $50,000 Perfect Bracket Challenge. With more than 25 Metro Detroit locations, there's always a Lady Jane's near you. Lady Jane's Haircut for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome.
At work and at home. We're there with smarter security solutions. Featuring complete automation with customized alerts and more. For over 90 years, we've been the company that's been counted on to protect what matters most, all with personalized service and care. Right now, for a limited time, receive a free video device plus free installation with a new home system. Guardian Alarm. We protect Michigan.
Buying your First Feldman Chevrolet is much more than buying the car that will get you from point A to point B. It's a place for first memories, some big, some small. As she grows, you're not just buying her a Chevy, you're buying into a Feldman family. With more than 700,000 vehicles sold, from generation to generation, Feldman just keeps rolling.
The rule here for woodwardsports.com/shop. Get the Stoke Not Scared t-shirt. Baseball, football, basketball, hockey, whatever you love in Detroit, we got you covered. woodwardsports.com/shop. Coming soon, the Boo Them Kids t-shirt. Because you know in Detroit, we love nothing more than to boo children. That's what we're based on. That's what we're all about, according to some people. You know who they are. But anyway, the Boo Them Kids shirt coming soon. woodwardsports.com/shop. All right, everybody, keeping it pushing. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neil Rule, Terry Foster. We got Broder in the building. Our guy Joel is here, posted up on the chair as well. KG is here. All of you in the chat. Burn. You mean Matt Prater won Stafford a lot of games he had no business winning. Well, Prater couldn't, the 9-70 mark, Prater couldn't win those other 61 for him.
Yeah,
so, there's
tough.
that. And again, guys, there's no tone with that. That is 1,000% factual. Look it up.
It's fact, I can defend Matthew Stafford in this regard. Look who his GMs were.
Yeah.
Matt Millen and Patricia.
Uh-huh.
Awful.
And Martin Mayhew
Yeah,
in the middle.
Mayhew.
Did those GMs provide him with a top 10 in NFL history defense one season
1
with
year.
5 Pro Bowlers and an
1
all-pro
year.
defensive tackle and a
the
Hall of Fame wide
all-pro
receiver?
Defensive tackle didn't want to be here.
But he was here, though. He was an
here, but
all-pro.
He didn't want to be here.
So what? What did that have to do with then, Terry? He was there. He balled out. He was an all-pro.
all right.
He was all right. I remember all those all-right all-pros.
I remember how many arms he stomped, too.
I remember that,
And
too.
chest.
Yes.
Leg.
Chest, arms.
Any
head.
damage you can inflict on Aaron Rodgers, I'm for.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And I believe that's the will of the people, Terry. All right, I need you to help me with something, T-Foss.
I'll try.
Yesterday, yesterday was a different show. I had an adverse reaction yesterday. The Javi Baez thing kind of overtook me. Because T-Foss, my point was this. I said, you cannot look this pitching staff in the eye. You cannot look Reese Olson in the eye. You cannot look Tarek Skubal in the eye and continue to put Javi Baez's name on the lineup card. You can't do it anymore, Terry. Dude's hitting 164, whatever it is. He's a negative player. He's a substandard defender, contrary to what you've been conditioned to believe. He's a negative defender. Terry, you can't do it anymore. And Terry, we got news today, and we have it, KG, right? Evan Petzold reported, T-Foss, and I want your reaction to this. He said that A.J. Hinch said, quote, he's going to play Javi Baez a lot.
Well, that's a mistake. But you could play Javi Baez a lot and get away with it if the rest of the team was good. I want to introduce you to the 1968 Detroit Tigers. They had a third baseman, Don Wirt, who batted below 500 that year. They had a shortstop, Ray Euler, who batted below 200 that year.
135.
They both played, and they still won a championship. Now, we talk about Javi Baez a lot because he makes a lot of money, and he's batting 170 or whatever it is on a team that sucks. Now, on the flip side, do you know what we do with Riley Green? We treat this brother like he's Ted Williams. And you know why? Because he's batting 248. He's batting, think about it. He's batting 248. Oh, Riley Green, God dang, that guy is good. Oh, my God. You know why? Do you know why we focus on the bad and the good in the Tigers? Because the team sucks. Now, here, I'm going to show my age. When I was growing up, teams used to have 2 or 300 hitters in the lineup. Same time, same year, same games. I can't tell you when the last time the Tigers had a 300 hitter.
Miguel Cabrera?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, before he faded.
Right.
And I got a little something else for you. This is how bad the Tigers are. Tigers last won the division made the playoffs 2016. In the Central Division, we say sucks, right? Tigers dominate the Central Division. Do you know who has the worst record of the 5 teams in the Central since 2016?
I know.
Detroit Tigers.
Yeah, they would say they're about 18 miles from here.
Right. We make fun of the Kansas City Royals. Oh, it's a bullshit organization. Tigers have a worse record than them.
They got a real superstar.
Right. Cleveland is almost 100 games better. No, they are 100 games better than the Tigers.
Terry, you know they went like a decade straight of beating the Tigers.
Right. Right. Yeah, they didn't beat them anytime, but Javi Baez is a lightning rod because this team is bad. And we, as sports observers, cannot keep letting the Tigers off the hook. Because now we're focused on Javi Baez. All this guy stinks and need to bench him, and all that is true. But when you look at the bigger picture, you need to look at that organization. You need to look at Chris Ilitch. You need to look at the way this organization is set up. You can't rebuild something that was never built. Thinking, the Tigers are in a rebuild. Well, damn, this is a decade, folks. We ain't gonna let them off the hook.
But here's the deal, Terry, and I think you're falling for this right now.
No, you're falling.
No. Listen, here's why, Terry. You're falling for this. I don't think you realize how bad he is. I don't think you do.
I know
Terry,
how bad he is.
He's hitting 164, and he's a negative defender. Like, Terry, this isn't bad. This is historically bad. Yeah. Terry, he is the worst everyday player in baseball for the second consecutive season. Terry, let that sink in.
It is all true, but
Terry, he is the worst player in baseball.
Every year his numbers get lower.
Okay, but here's the okie doke you're falling for. You're not holding the organization accountable. The whole team stinks. If the team had like 2 or 300 hitters, we're not talking about Javier Baez. If they can score more than 1 run in a game, we're not talking Javier Baez. Yes, he sucks. But the reason we focus on him so much is because this team can't score runs.
No.
19 straight innings with no runs.
Well, Terry, that's kind of tough to do when you have an automatic out at the bottom of your lineup, let alone 3 automatic outs. And I know what you're saying, like the Colt Keith thing, he's awful too. He's awful. But you know what? I can ride with that. I can, because he's quote unquote a foundational piece or whatever. I can give him the time, just like I can give Torkelson the time. I'm out of time with Javi Baez. Enough. Like, what more data do you need, Terry?
It's been 3 years.
And Terry, yes, you are correct, because the organization has to step in. And I read here on the chat, somebody said AJ Hinch needs to go. Wrong. That is wrong. I will fight anybody in the streets that says that.
We wouldn't have as many wins as we got now without AJ Hinch.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like it'd be way worse if
you can't see that, then I can't help you. And you know what AJ Hinch is right now, Terry, and you'll appreciate this. You were on the 30 for 30 about the Pistons.
I was.
You covered the Pistons for a long time. You know what AJ Hinch is right now? A good soldier, the same way Joe Dumars was. And he's doing his job, and he's doing what he's asked to do. He has to go out there and say that, because sometimes you got to go out and fall on the sword.
Yep.
And he's falling on the sword right now.
Because a lot of people play not because they can play, it's how much money they're making. Once they gave Javi that big contract, he's not leaving the lineup. They're not going to send him to Toledo. They're not going to bench him.
Well, they can't.
They can't. Yeah.
They can't send him to Toledo.
But even if they could, they wouldn't.
No, but that tells me you are not serious about winning. And I've kind of done a 180 on this, Terry, within the last couple of weeks. If you're not going to change anything, then what's going to change?
Who are you mad at? Exactly.
The top.
Chris Ilitch.
Okay. The top.
You should be mad at Chris Ilitch. That's what I'm trying to direct you to.
Yes.
Now, listen, Tigers can't score runs, right? What have the Tigers done to remedy that?
Nothing.
Not. So be upset with Chris Ilitch. Be upset with general manager and the president. And whoever.
See, I believe that Scott Harris is playing an AJ Hinch role.
Yeah.
He's doing what he's directed to do.
Correct.
You're being handcuffed, people.
I keep hearing Scott Harris, he sucks at his job. He can't do anything. here's what would happen if Mike Ilitch was still around. He would call Scott Harrison and say, hey, fellas, how's it going? See you getting some heat here. Bring me a bat. I don't know who it is. I don't care how much he makes, but bring me a bat and put it in that lineup. Chris Ilitch is not going to do that with Scott Harris. He's just going to sit back and say, we're trying hard. Good ball club.
And that is my problem, Terry. Like, we circle the wagons back to this. That is my problem. That is where you go when you say, Javi, let's cut the shit.
Hey.
All right? We'll get you 90 to get you out of here today. He's owed 98. Now, Javi, think about it. You want to sit here and go through this? Because we're about to make it ugly for you. And it's going to be bad. And you're going to look bad. So let's just all do the amicable thing right now. Whatever that number is. Is it 90? Is it 85? What is it, 92? I don't know. But I'm giving you the philosophy of how I would operate this thing right now. We will get you 90 and get you out of here today. Otherwise, you're not going to like the way that this plays out because you will sit on that bench for the rest of the season.
And you know what? I would not fight you on that. But then at the end of the day, the Tigers would still stink. Here, I want to go to a former, he wasn't quite a major league pitcher, but he pitched in college, lefty. Who on the Tigers, if you're on the mound pitching, who on the Tigers would you pitch around? Because you're a little bit afraid of him.
None.
Nobody.
None.
Right.
I almost said Mark Canna, but it's none. It's zero.
Torkelson, you pitch him fastballs right down the middle.
Can't catch
you
up to him.
good.
It's just you got to figure something out here. Mike G, is this ebony and ivory? Would you say we're like ebony and ivory, T. Foss?
Yeah. So I'm
Are we
okay with
together
that.
in perfect harmony? Because I feel like I feel like we came back together in perfect harmony right there at the end.
We did. We want to go in the same direction. We just going around different trees. We're going in a different direction to get to the same place. That's all this was.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to get you to understand or to fight the whole organization, to fight the whole lineup, to fight this team that was put together. Before the season even began, what did they say? Oh, we're going to have really good pitching because we know we're not going to score runs. We're going to try to keep the games close. They're already telling you before the season starts they're going to suck.
And I forget who it was that said it, so I can't attribute it. But in the chat, they said, I can't care about a team that doesn't care about winning.
Bam.
So, and I'm like, I can't take you serious. I'm always going to be a Tigers fan, no matter what. Always. And I've told everybody in the studio this before, Terry. No one here, with the exception of Broder, is more involved with the Tigers on a day-to-day basis than me. When I get in the car, it's on. When I get home, I turn it on. Even if I have something else going on, it's on. I'm paying attention to it. If I can't do that, it's on my phone. I'll get the alerts on my phone. I'm following along at all times. I put a lot of time into this team. But, Terry, the moral of the story is they are not serious about winning, and it's time to cut the shit about that and just come out and say it. Just come out and say it. And I'll even go further before we get to the golf contract stuff. I want the Tigers to do what the Twins ownership did and say, look, this Diamond Sports deal really effed us, and we can't afford to put the money into the team that we initially thought we could. Sorry.
I don't even know if that would be the reason at this point.
No,
though.
it is.
I know that's what you've been screaming for, but at this
Make
point,
no mistake,
Chris,
it is.
This is a trait of Chris Ilitch at this point.
No. I know that, Kenny, but it is true. Like, that is a factor. And it is a big factor.
It is.
The Twins came out and told you that.
But even if it was, I think he would do this if there wasn't a Bally Sports deal. This is just how he wants to run the team.
Right. You're probably right.
He is a businessman. And Mike Ilitch, after he stopped being cheap, would just do what you got to do to win. Here's what the Tigers don't understand. Here's what Chris Ilitch doesn't understand. If you spend money and get good players in here, you don't even have to be in first place in the division. But if you're contending for the division, and if people believe you're serious about this, they will show up at the ballpark and you're going to make money.
Yeah.
Now, when you have this crappy team out there, yeah, a few people are going to come out, but then the crowds are going to diminish. You're going to lose money. Put a competitive team out there, and the fans will just show up because that's what they do.
And that ain't it, bro. Like, you parlay in this Bally stuff too. Like, you parlay that into the mix, people are going to tap out, man. You can't. I get to the point, T-Foss, where this Javi bias thing is is a disrespect to everybody involved. Mainly those guys on the pitching mound for the Tigers and everybody in that locker room, but secondarily to us.
Yeah.
You are literally better with anybody else in the majors.
And
any other player.
And like you said, Terry, yes, the team sucks, but they're young. They have an excuse. With Javi, what's his excuse? He's a veteran. He's supposed to be a veteran leader on this team.
That's true, but we were told the Tigers were ready to compete.
All right,
That's what we were told.
We're massively late for the break, but I got to get to this one. Ryan's reaction. His name is El Mago now. I like that one. That one is
just drop the E, just El Mago.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, that Jack Stark, boo El Mago and boo them kids.
Damn
I think
right.
it's time, dude. Like, I'm not telling you what to do, but I think it's time to get kind of vocal about it at the game. I think it is. Like, we need to do our part to facilitate this buyout.
You gonna put on
Put a protest?
An orange hunting suit, go out there
with El Mago,
right.
with El Mago on there. All right, no, I don't want any more L's. I want W's. And if you want W's, go to Wake Up Woodward, everybody, 8 to 10 a.m. Monday through Friday, right here on the Woodward Sports Network. Kool-Aid Flannel, Sam Broder, of course, KG, JB Smoove as well. You know the players. You know the game. Every morning, 8 to 10 a.m. right here on Woodward Sports. Michigan's #1 sports network. I'll say it one more time. Michigan's #1 sports network. Was that tone? Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men for an award-winning haircut experience from one of our talented stylists. Enjoy a precision haircut, hot lather neck shave, scalp and neck massage, and a hot towel treatment to top it off. Enter for your chance to win the $50,000 Perfect Bracket Challenge. With more than 25 Metro Detroit locations, there's always a Lady Jane's near you. Lady Jane's Haircut for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome.
What's up, everybody? Neil Rule, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, home of the Planet Fitness Studios. Let me tell you a little personal story about myself with Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness helped me change my life, and it can do the same for you. The best gym in the gym game. The clean facilities, tons of cardio equipment, tons of weights as well. And look, through all the price increases, inflation, all that, hasn't happened at Planet Fitness. Still $1 down, $10 per month, $24.99 a month for the Black Card as well. It's Planet Fitness, everybody, where your fitness is essential.
Stop searching for a vehicle and start finding one. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac makes it easy. We harness the power of multiple dealerships and own the biggest selection of GM brands in the area to get you the car you need. With the Les Stanford Group, you'll have access to 4 different dealerships, providing you with more makes, more models, and more choices. We're connected to more than 1,000 vehicles, and with so many high-quality CPO vehicles available, you'll find new car quality at pre-owned prices. You can start and end your search at lesstanford.com today.
There it is. All right. Premier Pet Supply, give your pet the best. Premier Pet Supply is hands down Michigan's best pet store. Same prices and all the conveniences of the online and big box retailers, with one major difference: family and locally owned and operated for 30 plus years. Over 60 brands of food with nutrition experts to help you. Same day, local, curbside, and home delivery. Premier Pet Supply, give your pet the best at premierpetsupply.com.
All right, keeping it pushing here. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neil Rule, T-Foss in for D-Mac. We got Broder. We got our guy Joel here. Joel, how you enjoying this so far?
I'm enjoying it real good. This is definitely a difference in discussion here than the two before.
Then where?
He don't want to say no name.
I just said it.
The final word?
That's what y'all call it. So yeah.
He wants the dog the final word, but he can't.
Did you see him walk it up, and then his brain got in the way and said, "Hey, Joel, Joel, don't do that."
Dog, it's just saying like it's a difference. It's a difference for sure.
Really? Expand on that.
Just more so in the tone and talking, in the dialogue, and the language able to be used. So that's about it.
How is it different? Like what is different? Give me an example.
Don't let him bait you.
I'm curious.
It ain't even a bait. The only difference is y'all can cuss, we can't. That's really the only difference.
Yeah, be careful, Neil. You're gonna put another brother on the streets. And you're trying to get a black card over here.
What are you talking about?
You
Trying
know
to
what
set
you're
me
doing.
up.
T-Fall's gonna put in a word to the delegation, man. He not rocking with it.
KG.
He not rocking with it.
But did you hear the disrespect when I talked about Pontiac that T-Foss had?
He don't know. He don't know that you cleared out there.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so he goes to the UWM building.
No.
Over there by the McLaren building and stuff, you know.
No, man, that's not true.
And he goes to a nightclub now and then in downtown Pontiac. So what?
Come on, T-Foss.
Oh, the Pontiac Country Club. Yes. Forgot about that.
Hey, it's in the city limits.
And
It's in the city limit.
I know where you've been.
All right.
Do you know where the one-legged stripper is from?
I thought she was from Pontiac.
She is.
Yeah.
Shout out
You
Pontiac.
probably been tapping, to go see her.
One-legged stripper. She working hard.
That's what I'm. That's what I'm saying. Somebody earlier, I'm guessing it's Mike G. I don't remember, but it just sounds like a Mike G thing. He wanted a Chesty Malone update.
I don't know. I haven't seen Chessie in decades.
Yeah.
Damn.
The Sun Bowl was the last time, right?
No. Chessie Malone was in South Bend, Indiana.
Right, but I thought you took her with you to the Sun Bowl.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Bowl, I was there on business, man.
I know.
I don't take random whores with me on the road when I was working.
You just meet them in the cities you go, right?
Right.
T5?
Right.
All right.
No plane tickets.
Yeah. So we got some I'm gonna say breaking news on the Jared Goff contract. And Broder, this is where I'll lean on you a little bit. I find this to be breaking news because I've not heard one person talk about this before. But Broder, I was perusing the details of the Jared Goff contract, and I'm talking about like the details.
All right.
Have posted. And you guys know I'm a big Spot Track a simp. Shout out Spot Track. The fine folks over there have kind of posted the breakdown of it. Now, I know what you read was 4 years, $212 million, 170 million guaranteed, right?
So we heard.
Right, Broder?
Yeah.
We're cool. We're with that. All right. As far as what the practical guarantees are, what the money more than likely will end up being, and just to give you the baseline, Terry, you know this. You've been in media a long time. The agents love to put out there 4 years, $212 million.
Mm-hmm.
They love that. Absolute max value of the contract can be.
That's how they make their business.
That's how they make their business. The practical guarantees of it are 4 years, $193.5 million. That is more than likely what the contract will end up being when it's all said and done.
Okay.
Through bonus options and things like that, it can get to the full 212. But for all intents of real life application, Jared Goff will be 4 years, $193.5 million, which is about a $48.5 million salary when you break it all down.
Okay, so
now,
why you hating?
What's that?
So why you hating?
I'm not hating. I'm not hating. I didn't hate it at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of people.
The people
did,
were hating. I was not hating.
And look, they got what they wanted. Some with a 4 in front of it.
And that's it. And then the number two thing about all of this, by the way, when you talk about percentage of cap, and that's the big thing that everyone's like, oh, you can't sign this guy. In terms of percentage of cap, he will slot right around 10th in the league. So what's the problem?
Here's the problem. People are stupid.
Okay. Moving on. Next topic.
Simple as that.
So when I want to know to the people out there, does that make you feel differently for the Goff haters? And I know because there's a lot of Stafford people. You guys sent me pictures with Stafford holding a Super Bowl trophy and said, quote, suck it, Neil. Like I care what he did when he went to the Rams.
Right.
You guys did. I didn't have a Detroit Rams t-shirt. You did. Yeah. But I would imagine you are the same people.
Yeah.
The Stafford lovers morph into Goff haters. I would imagine you guys run one in the same. But whatever. Does that make you feel differently about it? For all intents and purposes, the practical application of this contract will be 4 at 193 and some change in 48 per year. Does that change anything for you, Terry?
No. I was okay with the contract even if it was 212. Here's what people don't understand. Because we haven't had a real football team here in Detroit. They don't understand. If you have good players, guess what? You pay them.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times they're going to be perceived as being overpaid. The reason the Lions have never been in this situation is most of the players they draft don't make it. They end up in New England or Miami or whatever, and and they stink here. But when you draft well, you're going to have to pay people. The other thing that people here believe, why don't they give them the hometown discount? There's no such thing as a hometown discount in professional sports. You got the agents, you got the NFLPA, you got other players looking at what you're signing for. You can't. I mean, if Jared Goff, let's say Jared Goff wanted to sign for $35 million a year, they wouldn't let him do it. The NFLPA would say, no, because we got to get these salaries
His
up.
agent wouldn't let him do it either.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, Neil, you getting some pushback from Easy. He said, tell Neil to check 2026.
2026. Yeah, when he's 23.8% of the cap right now.
Damn.
Right now?
Right now, this year.
Now.
Yeah, this year.
Damn.
What will the cap be at the time? See, Easy. I know Easy's like OTC greater than. No, Spot Track is goated.
Yeah.
Now I know Easy likes it because it's right away.
Selling cars, brothers. Stop.
Because it's right away and it pops up right away.
Yeah.
There's no league certified details to it. That's what Easy deals in. That's what he's about. That's fine. No, hey, that's fine. They've got a great audience. They're an asset to Woodward Sports.
Absolutely.
There's a market for what he does.
Mm-hmm.
And it's cool. I'm not a hater.
Here's the question you need to ask. If you're upset with the contract, what's the alternative? Hendon Hooker?
Yes.
For some people, yeah.
For some people, yes. And I'm not talking one or two.
Crackheads,
I'm talking like a real
crackheads.
segment.
I know.
More on that in the nickel package, by the way. So we will certainly get into that. So, yes, as it sits right now, he's at 23.8% of the cap now. However, when you get to that year, and man, I'm trying to figure, has it been a good year from a revenue perspective for the NFL?
Oh, great.
Well, they made a couple bucks. And they're going to make more
On Christmas.
from streaming and all kinds of stuff. They'll come up with other advertisement or revenues that we don't even know about.
Absolutely. So for all intent, think of it like this, because this is factual. And for the easies of the world, I know you have a hard time digesting facts. 4 years, $193.6 million with 14.6 dead cap. You can almost think of that as a pseudo void year.
Right.
Because that's the remnants of the signing bonuses. So, by the way, they updated his cash number. You know how much cash Jared Goff is going to make this year?
$2.2 million.
$108 million in cash.
Well, I think his cap hit was $2.2 million.
Yeah.
His total cap, it'll be 27.2 because it's a piece of the signing bonus that's added to the $2 million salary.
And the best part about all this, you can still restructure the contract.
And that's how it will work, everybody. When it gets down to the end, they will keep them and restructure.
Yep. I'm thinking around 2025, 26.
Or
maybe.
they'll cut it out and have their other move at quarterback.
Yeah.
Or they'll keep it pushing. So that's what I'm telling you. This contract will be 4 at 193. It will be. So
if he gets that far. But here's the thing that teams do is, let's say 2026, if the Lions are saying, hey, we're not getting the bang for our buck, they release his ass. See ya. Windows in the NFL is not a 10-year window. It's not an 8-year window. It's not a 15-year window. You got a 2 or 3 year window. You better do it in that time because you may not get another chance. So by 2026, the Lions could be saying, we don't want Jared Goff. Get your ass out of town. Don't let the door hit you.
They could, in theory.
They have that option.
Right.
Yeah.
So that could very well happen. And I'm fine with that.
Easy. P.S. I broke down why the contract was a win-win yesterday. How can it be a win for you, Easy? You said Goff stinks. I'm confused.
Hey, you got to talk to him, man. He said you spreading propaganda, so.
I'm just asking. I'm confused.
I feel you.
He's like, you don't use facts. I felt like I just gave some factual stuff. But whatever, Terry. You know,
he lets emotion get in the way. He's still a cute kid.
he most certainly is, everybody. He most certainly is still a cute kid. We love him. 5 to 7, by the way.
Of all the people that work at Woodward Sports, Easy has the cutest little cheeks of anybody that works here.
You just want to.
He does. Now look at him. Look at his little cheeks.
Oh, that's funny. Y'all gotta leave Easy alone, man. That's my guy. That's my guy, man.
And you know what? Next time you see him and you look at his cheeks, tell me I'm lying.
I'm not looking at another man's cheeks. I'm sorry.
Leave Easy alone. Wasn't he the one who put out the diss track, attacking Neil and Stick?
Yeah, Drake put out diss tracks too. They were one and the same.
Yeah.
He was the Drake of the diss
you and
track.
Easy gonna start putting out diss tracks on each other?
No.
No, Neil ain't getting.
I just give you facts and then I keep it pushing. You know, that's how I do it. All right, Terry. When we come back, I do want to get your reaction to some stuff, but not before I tell you about Lady Jane's. Everybody, awesome is where a guy can beat a guy and get an amazing haircut. That's Lady Jane's. Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men for an award-winning haircut experience from one of our talented stylists. Enjoy a precision haircut, hot lather neck shave, scalp and neck massage, and a hot towel treatment to top it off. Enter for your chance to win the $50,000 Perfect Bracket Challenge. With more than 25 Metro Detroit locations, there's always a Lady Jane's near you. Lady Jane's Haircut for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
What's up, everybody? That's right. It's Guardian Alarm, professional technician. Automation solution specific to your needs. 24/7 professional monitoring. Here's the thing, guys. Call them anytime, day or night. Know that a Guardian team member will be on the phone as long as is needed. It's technology backed by real people. It's wild, everybody. You call them, they answer the phone. Your safety and your security deserves technology that's proven to work and people that are proven to care. Call 1-800-STAY-OUT. I said 1-800-STAY-OUT. It's Guardian Alarm since 1930.
Damn.
All right. Keeping it pushing. T-Foss, that's longer than you've been around.
It is. And Maz.
And Maz, well, no.
Well.
Maz. No, Maz was there covering the Yankees. Murderers Row.
Lou Gehrig.
You know what I did yesterday?
What's that?
I watched an old fight. Rocky Marciano against Jersey Joe Walcott.
Rocky Marciano.
Maz was in the first row with his little press cap on covering.
He was. And between rounds, they did commercials for war bonds, right? Uncle Sam needs you. Mm-hmm. Help defeat the Germans. Buy war bonds today.
And the announcer, his voice wasn't synced up to the fight. So someone would punch somebody, and like 3 seconds later, oh, there's a great hit over there.
And then he sold war bonds.
Then he sold the war bonds in the next round.
Yeah, absolutely. Easy's funny. Neil spreading his propaganda. Easy. Check with the Players Union. Check with the NFL. 4 years. 193,611,000. Or excuse me, $193,611,000 with a 14.6 dead cap hit at the end of 2027, if that's what they want to do. There's nothing propaganda. There's no angle. And he will be about 10th in AAV as far as quarterbacks go.
Why is Easy on your case? He's supposed to be selling Ford Broncos.
I guess he is. All right, Terry, real quick. I did want to get your thoughts on the schedule. You haven't had your chance to chime in and everything like that. And we broke it down from a bunch of different angles. We got an NFL nickel package coming up in just a little bit. It's a new look of the NFL nickel package. But T-Foss, just kind of your thoughts on the schedule. And you've been in this game a while. You've done this profession for a while. Are you blown away that? And look at the change we've seen in the schedule in the last 2 years. Is it just because we're good now, so we pay attention more? Is it that simple?
No, it's look. People are paying attention to the Lions because they're good. They want to see them. And the one thing Lion fans always complain about, oh, they don't put us on national TV. Oh, that's outrage. Nobody wanted to see them play. Now the Lions, it's a Sunday night or Monday night. You want to see these guys play. But the schedule, the first thing that came to mind, this is the last blockade of that Lions can get rid of same old Lions. Now, the reason I say that is back in the 90s, the Lions used to have good teams. They went 10, 11 games when they had the last place schedule. Then when you gave them the first place schedule, they were always below 500. They'd always miss the playoffs. Now, here's the last blockade that the Lions can knock down. Now, if the Lions win 12 or 13 games, in my mind, there is no reason to say same old Lions again.
Yeah.
Now, if the Lions win 8 or 7 games or something, then it's a replay of what the Lions used to do in the 1990s. Now, I do not think it's going to happen because I think this organization is different. But this is the last step the Lions can take. If they keep on rolling, win double-digit games, win some playoff games, and are competitive, then you can't say anything about same old Lions again.
And that's it. But that is the thing really that I think sticks out to a lot of people is the desire to have them on nationally.
Right.
And the expectations. And we'll discuss the expectations a little further because it's something for me where, and in the chat right now, the people are saying there's 17 winnable games. Like Connor Bryce here says 15-2 high, 11-6 low. And like I do think that Terry, people are getting a little extra with the 15-2.
Yes, a bit much.
A
bit much.
Do people realize that last year the Kansas City Chiefs were 11-6? Do they realize that?
Yeah.
Do they realize that at one stretch of the season last year, the 49ers lost 3 games in a row?
Right.
Do they realize that? You lose games in this league.
The NFL is a very humbling sport. When you think you're on a roll, then all of a sudden the floor, disappears beneath you. The Lions are not going to win 15 games this year unless you want to count the playoff games. Maybe they'll win 11 or 12, and maybe they'll win 3 or 4 playoff games, but they're not going to go 15-2. But, you have to understand, this is a town where every year when I was covering the Lions and going out there, every year when they stunk, I would always run into somebody and say, oh, Lions, this year they're going to win 15 games. That's when they were winning 7 games.
Right.
So you should expect this from starved, ignorant Lion fans. They're going to say, yeah, they're going to win 15, 16 games. I could see 17 games. No, the NFL, you cannot see 17 wins on their schedule. Stop it.
Tony D, 19-0 Super Bowl champions. That's fair. Okay, all right, that's fair.
Shut my mouth.
Shift God says, no, Neil, they don't. And that was the angle, too, where, and we didn't really have time to get into it. It's just for me, Terry, you can be 11. It's about winning the I don't care about anything else other than winning the division. And then do I want the 1 seed?
Absolutely.
Certainly you want the 1 seed. Life's a lot easier when you're the 1 seed.
That should be the goal for the season.
Yeah, but you have to win the division, Terry, because, and I know everyone's cracking their knuckles right now going, whoa, what about the Giants? Go ahead, give me all those examples throughout time where the wild card won the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. And there's an example of anything you want.
Sure.
An example, maybe 2 examples, but by and large, if you want to win the Super Bowl, you have to play most of the games at home. Right. You have to.
There's always an aberration in sports.
Just like in life.
Yeah, in life. But like a few years ago, the St. Louis Blues were below 500.
They were the worst team in hockey in January.
Yeah. And then
they were the Javi Baez of hockey.
Javi Baez of hockey. But they came back and won the thing. That's not the way to go. Stuff happens, right? It happens. But don't expect that to be the norm.
Let's see what else we have here. Nicholas Duncan, F them Cowboys. I support that. I'll always read those kinds of comments there.
Love to see it.
Lems 31M, they're going to lose a random game. They're going to lose random games to a bum-ass team or 2. And that is going to happen. I'm already calling the Colts game as the one.
You think they're a bum-ass team, though? I know they're not in that top top tier of opponents, but do you think they're closer to bum ass?
No, not at all. The fans here will say that.
Really?
Yeah, I think when we get into that week, that people will just pencil that in as a win. And remember, like, the Colts at home are a thing. And by the way, the Houston Texans were, I think, 12 yards away from not happening last year because of the Colts.
Yeah.
Like, we forget that. We forget the Chiefs won 11 games. We forget the Texans got into the playoffs by 12 yards or whatever it was. Like, we forget all that stuff.
Here's another thing we forgot. They made it to the NFC Championship game. We forgot that they were 1 point away or 2 points away from losing to the L.A. Rams at home in the opening round of the playoffs.
I know. The quarterback had to make a play with the game on the line.
Right.
We forget that, too.
Weird.
Mm-hmm.
Don't we?
The one that people don't want to pay.
Right.
That guy.
Right, because he's not mobile. But only one of those quarterbacks was looking cross-eyed up at the lights of the stadium.
Concussed.
And one quarterback made a play to win the game.
You know what? I like how life has changed. When I was a youngster, you couldn't win with a mobile quarterback.
Yeah, it was back then.
You have to have a mobile quarterback. And, that's...
But except you don't.
Well, I know that, but I'm just saying the narrative.
What
Right.
mobile quarterbacks have won? Because, I mean, you can make an argument that Patrick Mahomes isn't exactly mobile. He just gets out of the pocket at the right time. He's not, like, mobile, though.
Right.
What mobile quarterbacks have won the Super Bowl?
But he's black, so everybody thinks he's a mobile quarterback.
Yeah. Half black. But,
Now,
yeah.
the light skin, dark skin thing. This is a big thing with KG
Right.
and Terry
Right.
Foster.
Bam.
It's a big thing, period. I tried to tell him. There is a inherent beef with light skin and dark skin people, correct?
Yes. It's not as much as it was when I was growing up.
True.
But
It's relations have improved a little bit.
Light skinned bros used to call them light brights.
Look, we had Joel double clutching over there on the chair about like the final word and stuff like that. You know, he was kind of like was unsure what to do. When you brought up light skin, dark skin debate, he's like, "Oh hell yeah!"
See, he know. Tell him, Joe.
He was like pounding the table.
Yeah, no, that's like it's like you see it in the media more so, like how like certain players are being presented. Like Jamal Murray should be getting way more hate, but he light skinned, so they ain't gonna hate on Jamal Murray.
See, you thought I was bullshit. You thought I was bullshit, Neil. This is a real thing. It's a real thing.
I like Kelly Rowland better than I did Beyonce.
Absolutely.
But Beyonce was light skinned, so she got all the attention.
Hey, don't say that too loud. The Beehive will attack this show. They will attack the fuck out of this show.
We don't want them on the show.
We don't want no beef with the Beehive.
I can't be the only person in the world who like Kelly Rowland.
Oh no, I definitely prefer Kelly over Beyonce, but that's another topic for another time.
But go ahead.
All right, so
Black
when we come back, we have another Terry's reaction to something in the NFL world. We also have an NFL nickel package as well, an NBA nickel package. Why not? We got Spin the Block coming up.
Yep.
Maybe we can get Terry's breakdown of the light skin, dark skin beef.
We could
on Spin the Block.
He might have went through some stuff personally with that. So, you being a dark skinned fellow,
Yeah,
you probably went through some stuff with light skinned people.
I got made fun of because I married a woman who's light skinned, long hair. That's supposed to be the brother's, big thing unless you get a white woman.
That's true.
Educational and informative. Spin the Block at 12:36. KG brings us up to date with the urban community. It's really educational and informative.
Okay.
And the people take it very, very seriously.
Okay.
Just like Black Santa.
Black Santa today?
Yeah.
People, hey, someone did ask about a Black Santa update. We'll do that and Spin the Block too. We got a lot of Spin the Block.
Bet.
People want to know what does the summer look like for Black Santa. So you can tell us Spin the Block. Is that cool?
Yeah, because he's got a new club he goes to.
I can't wait to hear this one.
Oh man. Where are we at? Swiss Insurance, right? Yeah. Now more than ever, it's critical to have your insurance reviewed. Swiss Insurance will make sure that your carrier is not slipping in extra fees. Call Mark at Swiss Insurance today. 313-530-1698. Guys, this is serious too, by the way. Why would you not call Mark at Swiss Insurance? Take a look. There's no penalty for giving him a call and saying, hey, is everything up to date here? And if it is, he'll say, oh, you look good. And if it's not, he'll say, well, here's what we could do to replace that. Maybe save you a couple of bucks. I don't understand why you would not do this. Two ways to do it. 313-530-1698 or email him, Mark at SwissINS.com.
What's up, everybody? Neil Rule, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, home of the Planet Fitness Studios. Let me tell you a little personal story about myself with Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness helped me change my life, and it can do the same for you. The best gym in the gym game. The clean facilities, tons of cardio equipment, tons of weights as well. And look, through all the price increases, inflation, all that, hasn't happened at Planet Fitness. Still $1 down, $10 per month, $24.99 a month for the Black Card as well. It's Planet Fitness, everybody, where your fitness is essential.
Braylon Edwards here, Premier Pet Supply. Man, just looking around, who's got it better than pets? Come on, a baby stroller for Coda? A chef for Lola, really? You don't have to tell me who the real boss here is. Who's got it better than pets? Nobody, especially here at Premier Pet Supply. For over 30 years and more than 13 locations, Premier Pet Supply has everything that your pet can dream of, and guess what? It's all under one roof. Premier Pet Supply, family owned, operated, and proud to call Metro Detroit home. Check out premierpetsupply.com or scan the QR code today. Who's got it better than pets? Nobody!
Stop searching for a vehicle and start finding one. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac makes it easy. We harness the power of multiple dealerships and own the biggest selection of GM brands in the area to get you the car you need. With the Les Stanford Group, you'll have access to 4 different dealerships, providing you with more makes, more models, and more choices. We're connected to more than 1,000 vehicles. And with so many high-quality CPO vehicles available, you'll find new car quality at pre-owned prices. You can start and end your search at lesstanford.com today.
Neil Rule here for Planet Fitness, everybody. That is right, the best gym in the gym game. I was just there again about 2 hours ago. We were wrapping that up. Little long run Friday, some weights in the mix as well. And guess what? I could do it all at Planet Fitness because everything is available. Tons of cardio equipment, the treadmills, maybe you're more of an elliptical person, the stepper. You can do that as well. Tons of weights. Also, the 30-minute circuit if you're pressed for time. And don't forget, with the Planet Fitness Black Card, you can use anything in the building whenever you want. That's right. The hydro massage chairs, the tanning beds, all of it. Plus clean facilities. Get your shower, get to work, go about your day. Guys, Planet Fitness changed my life, and you guys can do it too. Go to planetfitness.com and join there, or just pull in the parking lot of one. You're going to pass a couple on the way home. There's over 50 of them in Metro Detroit. It's Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential. All right, pulling up on hour number 2, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. Neil Rule, my guy T-Foss here in the building. Good to be running again with Terry Foster. We got Broder in for KG because we got KG who's in for Spencer. And, of course, you know what it is as well.
Y'all just shuffled the deck chairs, basically.
Yeah.
Right here.
Did we shuffle the deck chairs? I don't know about that.
Yeah, you did. Everybody's in a different position.
Well, we got Joel in for intern Justin.
I never even seen Joel before.
Yeah, no, this is my full second week now.
Yeah, we almost got you.
Neil already trying to get you fired.
I almost got you fired from the final word. Okay, hey, real quick, before we got a critical question for Terry Foster.
I got you.
What's a better show, this show or final word?
Pressed.
That's a crazy question.
Pressed.
I love all Woodward Sports Network shows equally.
Do you?
Smart man.
From Wake Up Woodward to this one to Ermanni and Edwards, then to the heavyweights. I love them all equally.
That boy media train.
The Barack Obama on you.
Right, that boy media train right there.
Yeah, I love them all equally, man.
All right. We'll come back to that, Joel.
Brother need to go into politics.
All right, T-Foss. We talked about the schedule.
Yes.
We talked about 7 Mile to H-Town. I noticed the light skin, dark skin is only up north in Detroit, not in the south, though.
That's debatable.
They saying like up north region or in Michigan?
In Detroit, like north in Detroit, not in South Detroit. That's Canada, though.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't even know north of Detroit.
Right.
No, South Detroit is Windsor.
Okay.
South Detroit is from the Journey song.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know.
Real cream of wheat. This is Big Diva energy. I don't know about that.
Try again.
Yeah. So anyway, okay, T-Foss. You had something that you're standing on business about. We were talking about the NFL schedule.
Yes, sir.
We were talking, and it kind of spun into salary cap discussions because the cap is just going to continue to rise because of additional revenue. Netflix on board for 2 Christmas Day games. So Terry, Terry, are you going to watch Christmas Day on Netflix?
No. Don't. And I got Netflix.
Come on, Terry.
Terry.
No.
Hold on. To give the background, you said this exact same thing about Amazon Prime and Thursday Night Football.
And I watched the first game, and I didn't watch any more. The Lions were on there one weekend, but they also had the game on Fox 2. So I'm tired of Amazon. I'm tired of turning it on. There's a little spinning thing going around there. They're setting us up, bro. They're setting us up. What's going to happen is, we have a random game between San Diego and San Francisco on Amazon Thursday. First of all, they shouldn't be playing on Thursday. Bad for the players. But eventually what's going to happen, all your playoff games are going to be streamed. Super Bowl is going to be streamed. National championship game in football is going to be streamed. They're setting you up. They want to see how far they can go. At some point, the consumer needs to say, stop the bullshit. You're not going to be in my pocket every damn week. You got to stand up and be strong against the NFL. You got to be strong against corporate America. You got to be strong against the people who are trying to rip you off.
I think that horse has left the barn, T-Foss. I think it's a little late for that.
You can't miss, politician. No, think about it. You can't miss a Thursday NFL game.
No. I mean,
you can.
That Bears-Panthers game, I definitely didn't even think to tune in for.
And they put bad games on there.
Yeah, that's true. And there will be some games that you skip, but overall, they got you. They got you.
Oh, man.
It's a little late for that. We can't fight back now.
No.
They'll just take all the football away. And then what will we do?
Because they're thinking, we got y'all. Push back. Protest.
Boycott?
Fight for the people.
So you will boycott a Lions Thursday night game on Amazon.
It was on Fox 2. That was good.
Oh, that's convenient. They're always going to do that, Terry.
Okay, then I don't need to watch Amazon.
Shit, in a minute, Fox 2 ain't
You are
gonna have
watching
Lions.
Amazon, though. You're watching it on Fox 2, but you're watching Amazon.
For me is deliver my packages on time. That's it.
And give you your football on Thursday nights. If it's the Lions.
I don't watch.
Yes, no, you did watch, Terry. That was Amazon.
One time.
That was Amazon.
Game.
Hey, one time is all they need.
First time. And then I said, no, that's it.
They popped your cherry. That's all they needed.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Marvin Strong. No F Netflix. Dante 151. CBS Sports predicted the Bears will go 8-9 with 2 losses to the Lions, Packers, and lose to the 49ers, Jags, Colts, Texans,
CBS
and
is
Rams.
a joke. We all know that.
But how about that, though? No F Netflix. And Terry, here's the deal. Do you guys host for Christmas Day, or do you go somewhere? What do you guys do?
Now we're hosting.
Now you're hosting.
But
guess what your guests are going to demand, and guess what you're going to turn on.
There's no guess. It's just me, B, Celine, and Mama. And Mama is my wife. That's it.
And some point, you will turn on that football game. You know you will. You know you
Netflix,
will.
No.
What else you gonna watch on Christmas?
Watch. Huh?
What else you gonna watch on Christmas?
There's
Gunsmoke?
a lot of other options. Do you know what the #1 show is in the fall on Monday night?
No.
Monday Night Football.
No. Monday Night Raw. I'd rather watch wrestling than the NFL.
Guess where Raw's going? Netflix. 2025.
I know what's going on. I'm not going to watch them on Netflix.
Greg, Terry is a real one. Terrell, I agree with Terry. Wow, I can't believe this. All right, you guys are cute.
Yeah, they talk
Terry, you're cute.
It is other
Terrell,
options to
you're
stream
cute.
games.
It is.
Greg, you're cute. This is so. I just want to pinch your cheeks, Terry, because it's so cute. You guys are so lovely. You guys can talk tough all you want on May 17th.
Mm-hmm.
You guys will talk your talk. You're not going away from it. You're not tapping out.
Here's the thing you don't understand about Terry. I'm not a crackhead.
No, we're all football crackheads.
Why you say that like Judge Mathis?
But I don't need it.
Y'all got any more of that Bears Panthers?
Yeah, right. That Lions Saturday night game against the Packers?
Oh, you're in.
Oh,
T-Foss, You just said it yourself. No, I'll watch it when the Lions are on. That's all they need.
That's all they
need. And Terry, you watched Amazon. You just watched it on Fox. But you watched Amazon. You participated.
Pick whatever games you want.
You participated.
Pick whatever games you want.
That counts towards the ratings. You participated in it.
I did not participate in it. Don't lie on me. I did not do it.
So you just got to try.
Oh, you know what? Easy's right. You do try to twist stuff.
Well, he is Spin Master
not
Neil,
true.
But
what are you talking about?
We're not talking about this.
No, wrong. Old Jarhead, I'm with T-Foss. Old Jarhead, that's cute on May 17th. Lems 31M, I'm full-on addict. They got me.
Yeah.
At least Lems is honest about it.
And the numbers would say on the contrary to what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. We can all talk tough.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about streaming that makes everybody talk tough, but in the end, they're like, y'all got any of that Peacock?
Listen, I illegally stream still, but I have all the streaming services.
He illegally does. That's okay.
But I also still have all the streaming services in case something happens to they got me. They're going to get everybody.
They got all the familiar symptoms of a crack house.
People like this.
Yeah.
He's not even participating because he's stealing the stuff. So you don't care. They're not.
I'm paying them too, but I just select when to use them and when not to use them.
Yeah, you just said that because you don't want the police at your house tonight.
Hey, the police can come on. They're gonna arrest me and a million other people, I guess. Go ahead.
It is. It's so
Wayne County ain't big enough.
Neil, since you're so into Pontiac and hanging out with the brothers, do you ever look up at the little poles and see like little extra wires and these little boxes up on telephone poles and stuff?
Yeah, they're right next to the shoes.
Okay.
Yeah, with the shoes that are up there with the shoelace tied.
What are those up there for?
We know the answer to that. For television consumption. This brother
is stealing cable stuff.
You ain't got to steal cable. It's called Stream East.
I was wondering if he was going to shut
the
him
Shaquille
out.
Oatmeal says, nah, F Amazon and Netflix. Okay, Shaquille Oatmeal. You're talking tough now. But when football comes, you'll be quiet.
No, he won't. Oatmeal got some cojones, man.
Wyatt Bear, boo them kids and pinch them cheeks. Terry can watch AEW wrestling on Christmas because it does fall on a Wednesday. So there you go, Terry.
I don't watch AEW.
I know, but you are going to be watching NFL football on
and
Christmas.
Raw when it goes to Netflix.
All right. NFL nickel package when we come back.
Get it.
You want to fire it up, KG?
Sure, why not?
Let's do it when we come back. What do I have? I have Glorious, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. The new Glorious Ice Water Bubble Hash Pre-Roll now with diamonds, consistently pushing to create the best canna experience. The perfect boost comes from the added touch of pure THC Diamond Dust. Allow flower with only the highest terps, making the best better. Glorious Cannabis. Check us out at your local retailer or gloriouscanna.com.
At work and at home, we're there with smarter security solutions. Featuring complete automation with customized alerts and more. For over 90 years, we've been the company that's been counted on to protect what matters most, all with personalized service and care. Right now, for a limited time, receive a free video device plus free installation with a new home system. Guardian Alarm. We protect Michigan.
Stop searching for a vehicle and start finding one. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac makes it easy. We harness the power of multiple dealerships and own the biggest selection of GM brands in the area to get you the car you need. With the Les Stanford Group, you'll have access to 4 different dealerships, providing you with more makes, more models, and more choices. We're connected to more than 1,000 vehicles. And with so many high-quality CPO vehicles available, you'll find new car quality at pre-owned prices. You can start and end your search at lesstanford.com today.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Neil Rule here for Feldman Automotive, the very best in the car game today, anchored by, of course, the number one Chevrolet dealer in the state of Michigan. That is Feldman Chevrolet in Novi. But it doesn't matter what kind of car you want, Ford, Kia, whatever. Feldman Automotive has a dealership for you. Go to feldmanauto.com. Here's all you got to do. You want a car, go to feldmanauto.com, get your car. Seems pretty simple to me, everybody. And don't forget about the service department. Service department at Feldman Chevrolet in Novi, elite. A number 1 overall draft pick. They are the best in the world. I had to get some stuff done to my car. Took it to Feldman Automotive Service Department. They got me set up with a rental. It was beautiful. I still can't believe to this day that everything went that smoothly, but that's how it is. Go to feldmanauto.com. Need something about a car? feldmanauto.com. Thank me later. All right, keeping it pushing here. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neil Rule. Terry Foster in for Darren McCarty. What's that?
Keep bringing it.
I am.
Okay.
Absolutely. We got Broder here in for KG. We got KG in for Spencer. And we have Joel in for intern Justin. Joel, checking in. How are we doing?
I'm doing excellent.
No, I asked how we are doing.
Oh, how y'all doing? Excellent still.
Yeah?
Yeah,
you think with a lot of hard work and some dedication that maybe one day we could be on the final word?
Or you know what? How about if we work hard, could we be like their personal janitors?
Yeah.
Talk about personal janitor.
You think we could clean the studio for the final word?
Kid, all I'll tell you is put your head down, have some moxie. The whole world's in front of you.
This sounds a lot like pull myself up by my bootstraps.
Yeah, it does. It's reeking of that.
Yeah.
But
You gotta
don't
put your
have any
head down and
boots,
work
how
hard.
you going to be pulled up by the bootstraps?
Ask the Republicans.
Okay. All right. Easy, everybody. Easy.
No, it's true. You can say that.
No. Hey, NFL.
All right.
All right.
Let's get to it.
Hey, NFL, everybody. Here we go.
All right.
NFL nickel package.
This is the NFL nickel package. First down, the Cowboys. Discuss.
Okay. This is great, too. So when I was digging around about the Jared Goff thing, I also came across this information, T-Foss. The Dallas Cowboys Dak Prescott will be the next highest paid quarterback in football. I'm calling it right now. The Dallas Cowboys, T-Foss, do not have a quarterback under contract for next year. Not one. Not one on the roster. T-Foss, they have to sign this guy. And guess who knows that?
His agent. Because his agent's was monitoring the Jared Goff thing. It's we next.
They're like T-Foss, they are going to give him the most money ever.
Yeah.
Right.
And they don't want to pay him. That's the crazy. They didn't want to pay him the first time.
They don't want him. But they're going to have to pay him.
Yeah, you're stuck in the NFL. I mean, Daniel Jones got paid. So
That
all
should
these
tell you a
quarterbacks
lot.
get paid at some point.
Can you believe that through all of this, through the Micah Parsons and the CeeDee Lamb, and oh, by the way, I guess there is a world where, because the Cowboys are at this line right now, and no one's talking about this, where they either have to pay Dak Prescott or you move him and you tag CeeDee Lamb and you trade him. Those are the only two outcomes for the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
you gotta
it.
throw in one more. They don't want Micah Parsons.
You think so?
They say he's too crazy, he's too disruptive, and they might trade him.
Yeah, be a damn fool.
I'm telling you guys, there is an Armageddon coming with the Cowboys that
absolutely.
nobody in the media is talking about.
And Jerry Jones does not want to lose. That's why it's made it this far. That's why they paid Dak. But they are coming to a corner, like you said. They're going to have to do something. He's either going to have to sacrifice the quarterback and suck for a few years and maybe live to see another Cowboys winning season, or I don't know. They are in the corner.
And this is it. Nicholas Duncan, thank you. This was the comment I was looking for. Jerry's done with Dak if he fails. Jerry doesn't have a choice. See, I'm trying to get that through to the people.
Right. And
he doesn't have a choice. They don't have a quarterback under contract for next year.
Trey Lance?
You got me.
No.
That's why they trade for Trey Lance.
They don't have a quarterback under contract for next year. His deal's up.
Damn. Oh, yeah, they screwed now. Got to tread water.
Isn't that wild, man?
Get to the top of the draft.
You got me hooked.
Get to the top of the draft. Tank. You ain't going to do nothing in the playoffs anyway.
Could you imagine? They trade CeeDee Lamb.
To the Lions.
Trade Micah Parsons.
Mm-hmm.
Also to the Lions.
Oh, my God. I can't wait for it. Super Saiyan Lions. Parsons is a cancer. I don't know. But, yeah, it's pretty funny. I just thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah,
All
they're
right, second.
dysfunctional over there anyway.
I know.
But
I love it.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's definitely beautiful. Second down in the NFL nickel package, the Vikings. Discuss.
T-Foss, you know what happens when you don't have a quarterback?
You lose.
But I keep hearing about how great the Vikings are going to be.
Well, they got J.J.
I was
McCarthy.
saying,
You know, around here,
J.J.
J.J. is
McCarthy.
the second coming of Joe Montana.
Right, but T-Foss, break it down for me for real. The Vikings, this is where they are. It's Sam Darnold or a rookie. That's it. Those are the two choices. Do people realize that or no?
They should, but they probably don't because they're blinded by the Lions' success. But, you know, Sam Darnold, what are you going to win with him?
Nothing.
Nothing. So,
But these are their choices. Like, that's it.
okay, so are we picking them to win the division? No.
Well, we don't. In fairness, we don't know JJ at the NFL level yet. We don't. I know you don't believe in him. I'm just saying we haven't seen it.
What
yet.
does history suggest?
History suggests that he will fail.
Overwhelmingly.
That he will fail.
All I know is like Peyton Manning came into the league and threw almost 30 interceptions.
Yeah, but he also was Peyton Manning and bounced back. So I mean,
But I'm saying though, that was
Yeah,
Peyton
it took
Manning's
him a
first
while,
year.
yeah.
yeah.
I don't trust rookie quarterbacks
So that
because 8 times out of 10 they throw more interceptions than touchdown passes.
That's true. Unless you CJ
They throw
Stroud,
for
that's it.
fewer yards than the league average. That's what a rookie quarterback does. And they lose more games than they win.
What's your response to this one, Terry? China Virus says Vikings have a better receiver room than we do. What good is that?
Right.
That's true. If you have a noodle arm at quarterback and can't get it to him, what's the matter? What are they going to run? Wide receiver sweeps all the time?
Who's a week 1 starter for the Vikings?
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold.
Thank you for playing.
Yeah. He'll get benched though midway through the year.
For real.
They
Like
got
that is it.
They got a wide receiver looking for $40 million too. Like that's happening. It's
See,
out
like
there.
and Broder, that's the point of these things I'm bringing up here.
Mhm.
Like this is the realities. I know we love our fantasy drafts and shit like that, but there is like a real life implication. All right, third down.
All right, third down on the NFL nickel package. The Chiefs, discuss.
All right, here's the interesting thing with the Chiefs. And I don't do the politics stuff on here. But obviously people are familiar with Harrison Butker and the things he said at the college commencement and all that kind of stuff. I'm just breaking this down in real life terms, Terry. He is in the last year of his deal. He makes $4 million. But the Chiefs, and there's like a very small dead cap number, like $750,000 if they cut him. Basically, they could cut him for free. But they're never going to cut him. Because, Terry, even with Travis Kelce dating Taylor Swift and the Taylor Swift fans of the Chiefs, in that locker room, they don't care. Because Harrison Butker made a kick to put them into the AFC Championship game, and they know he's going to make the kick. That's all they give a shit about. True or false?
It's true, and I wouldn't cut him either. I don't care
Nor
if
would
I
I.
got, huh?
Nor would I.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care if I got fools in my locker room. Can they win? There's bad dudes in every NFL locker room, but guess what? They produce. And so he's the same way. I don't like what he said. You know, it's just backwards 1950s, 1960s stuff.
100%.
Right.
But it doesn't affect him kicking the ball through the uprights when your life is on the line because he's done it.
Mm-hmm.
And those guys know he's done. And like all the newfangled football, because I was looking at social media and was kind of getting a kick out of it, you know, about the, you know, release him, kick him out of the league and all that kind of stuff. See, for all the new football fans that have come on, certainly with the Chiefs, that this isn't real life here, everybody. This is the NFL.
Yeah.
If you perform, you stay. If you don't, you go. Not because of what you believe or what you do. There have been guys that killed people that continue to play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
NFL is
That beat women
a
and
bunch
continue.
of
to
bad
beat
dudes.
women.
That's why they can kill each other every Sunday or Monday or whenever they're going to play. So my philosophy is this. Best team out there. And because I understand we're going to have some clowns on my roster. But you know what? You cut him if you're like a team that doesn't believe they have a future. You cut him to make a statement if you are a team that's an also-ran, a team that's not going to make the playoffs.
Their statement is lifting the Lombardi Trophy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kansas City Chiefs are talking about three-peat. So they're not going to cut him.
Yeah. So, you know, and everyone's trying to take it political in the chat. I don't address that. I just keep it pushing. I'm telling you what was said and what I saw. The moral of the story is he's not going anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But, I think what we're looking at is ignorance. When you sit up there at a graduation ceremony and basically say the women in there, their biggest thrill is going to be taking care of their husband and having kids, when they're collecting degrees and trying to get into some
career,
type of job, a career and stuff, that's ignorant. That's just stupid. That's caveman stuff from the 1960s.
So, yeah, he's not going anywhere. So that's the moral of the story. Fourth down.
All right, fourth down on the NFL nickel package. The Packers. Discuss.
So T-Foss, universally, they had a very good draft. That's what the critics, Broder, you can back this up, right? That's the talk. The Packers had a good draft.
Yeah. Adrian Cooper, oh my God.
It's been 50-50. I think they had a good draft.
Yeah.
It wasn't sexy, but it was a good draft for them.
And usually good drafts are not sexy. You see like those drafts that aren't sexy. Those are the ones that tend to be good. But T-Foss, the Aaron Rodgers trade, getting him the extra high round pick. I'm upset, Terry, because I wanted that 2 to 3 years of being able to clown the Packers, and it doesn't look like I'm going to get it.
Nope.
No, you're not going to get it. And even the Bears are going to be dangerous for years on out. So if Lion fans thought the Lions were going to dominate the league for the next 3 to 4 years, no, that's not happening because Green Bay and Chicago are going to keep assimilating or accumulating young talent, and they're going to be tough to beat. So the Lions can still win the division. They could win the division the next 2 out of 3 years, or 2 out of 4 years, or 2 out of 5. But it's going to be a tough sledding because the Bears and the Packers are used to winning this division, and their whole thing is, we're not going to step back to the Lions. We're here to win the division also as quickly as possible.
They all taking shots too, especially the Packers. They've been probably taking the most shots.
No doubt. All right, fifth down.
That's what they do.
Fifth down on the NFL nickel package. The one I wanted, the Jets. Discuss.
You know what, Terry? They're lined up. They have the most nationally televised game. And, I did win a coffee off this with Sam Flannel. Aaron Rodgers will not finish the season. And I gave you the reasons before, mainly being that he's pushing 40 now. And
his leg blew up on him.
His leg blew up on him already, which I said he would probably be susceptible to because he doesn't die for the game. Like, people just think that Tom Brady did it till he's 45, so Rodgers can do it till he's 40. You know what went into Tom Brady doing it till he's 45? Every single thing he put in his body, 24 hours a day. Every workout. Cryo chambers, all that shit. Like LeBron. That you love LeBron, hate LeBron, whatever. I'm not here to say that. That man, everything he does in his life is geared towards playing basketball. Aaron Rodgers is not that way.
No, go ahead.
By December, Aaron Rodgers is going to try to take Tom Brady's place as a TV commentator.
Right.
But he won't have anything else to do.
Yeah.
And that's my problem with them being on 6 times is whenever Rodgers does go down, because they were on a bunch last year, and what did we get? Now that I will boycott Prime and Netflix if the Jets are on without Aaron Rodgers, because that's easy to do.
Yeah.
You should.
But you're addicted to football. You got to watch it.
That's not football. Like what the Jets were was not football.
No, it was a mess.
And I won't participate.
And I'm just sick of it. We don't want to see Aaron Rodgers. His last year with the Packers wasn't even that good. And you mean to tell me fast forward to 2024, he's old, he's washed. Nobody wants to see Aaron Rodgers anymore. That's just me.
Thank you.
But
it's
the
done.
networks think you want to see him. But here's the other thing we got. It's New York. They always think New York is better and more important than anything else. You get Aaron Rodgers in New York, and they're thinking, bingo.
Yeah, New York's going to turn on him real soon.
Neil, be a man and boycott the Jets. Especially if they're on Netflix.
I hate See, here's the hook. Here's where they do have you. Because I hate Aaron Rodgers. I hate Aaron Rodgers so much to the point where I want to see him destroyed.
That's it.
Yeah.
And I will tune in, waiting.
Wait.
Okay.
So look, I hate Aaron Rodgers too. Probably as much more than anybody here.
I doubt it. Hey,
not still.
You're right.
I doubt it.
No. I'll show you a video when we go off air.
Joel.
Nobody hates Aaron Rodgers more than me.
We can scrap it out right now.
But I say that to say, I honestly feel y'all giving him a little too much like discredit, because like Aaron Rodgers, I call him a regular season warrior. So I feel the Jets are gonna be great for the regular season while he's there. Like he's gonna be going crazy during the regular season. You got Gary Wilson, Alan Lazard, Breece Hall coming back.
Over under. How many games does he play this year?
I give him 13. I give him over 13.
I give him 10 plays.
I don't think he's getting injured this year.
I think it'll be 10.
I think he's going to be off all those psychedelics and stuff that even if he do get an injury,
he won't feel it.
Off all the psychedelics, that he's not even going to feel it.
Ayahuasca is not coming to save Aaron Rodgers. I promise you.
Yeah.
It's not.
No,
but,
absolutely.
I feel for the regular season, they're going to be good, but it's like Aaron Rodgers still going to do the Aaron Rodgers thing. And when they get to the playoffs, then you'll see that's when the Jets fans will turn back on him.
Hey, KG, do the Premier Pet thing.
Oh, yeah. Premier Pets. You give your pet the best. Premier Pet Supply is hands down Michigan's best pet supply. Same prices and all the conveniences of the online and big box retailers, but there's one major difference. Family, locally owned and operated for 30 plus years, over 60 brands of food with nutrition experts to help you. Same day, local, curbside, and home delivery. Premier Pet, give your pet the best at premierpet.com.
At work and at home, we're there with smarter security solutions. Featuring complete automation with customized alerts and more. For over 90 years, we've been the company that's been counted on to protect what matters most, all with personalized service and care. Right now, for a limited time, receive a free video device plus free installation with a new home system. Guardian Alarm. We protect Michigan.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men for an award-winning haircut experience from one of our talented stylists. Enjoy a precision haircut, hot lather neck shave, scalp and neck massage, and a hot towel treatment to top it off. Enter for your chance to win the $50,000 Perfect Bracket Challenge. With more than 25 Metro Detroit locations, there's always a Lady Jane's near you. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome.
Buying your first Feldman Chevrolet is much more than buying the car that will get you from point A to point B. It's a place for first memories, some big, some small. As she grows, you're not just buying her a Chevy, you're buying into a Feldman family. With more than 700,000 vehicles sold, from generation to generation, Feldman just keeps rolling.
What happens when you run a great business for over 50 years? You expand and offer more products to more people. That's exactly what Les Stanford did by adding Les Stanford Buick GMC. Same great service that customers have come to know and trust. On Woodward Avenue, just south of 9 Mile, probably about 6 miles down the road that way, as a matter of fact. Check out Les Stanford in Dearborn today at lesstanford.com. Les Stanford Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. All right, real quick, because we got Spin the Block coming up. All right, T-Foss.
Is this a good segment?
We're going to do real quick. We got a little NBA playoff, nickel package we're going to squeeze in here real quick.
Yeah.
And because I want Spin the Block. We have Terry Foster here.
We do.
We have KG here. It's his segment.
We do.
We learn about the urban community. You bring us up to speed. That's all it is.
You getting educated on the light skin, dark skin beef.
I am.
Yeah.
I absolutely am, and I'm looking forward to it. So, all right, real quick. NBA nickel package. Let's do it.
All right.
Okay,
All right.
ready.
First down or first quarter of the NBA nickel package. Is Denver in trouble?
No. And T-Foss, I'm glad you're here. Because I don't think that they are. Do you?
No. Denver will win this series. Now, here's what the mistake people make. Now, they got flamed last night. Lost
decimated.
by 30, 45 points.
But look who didn't show up. Jamal Murray,
Right.
Light skin.
Jamal Murray will actually have a good game, but Denver is a defending champion. They've been there. They're at home. They will win this last game. And the mistake that people always say is, oh, there's momentum between games. No, there's not. Every game is an individual chapter of a book, and they're all different. You saw what happened when Denver lost the first 2 games at home. They came and won 3 games in a row.
Yeah.
Last night, they took a breather. Everybody's out the game early in the fourth quarter.
That was a big breather.
They will come back. They will be a championship team. They will beat up Minnesota. They'll beat them by, I'm going to say 8 to 12 points.
So, and that's kind of where I am too. And for everyone that wants to, Catspot, I see Neil doesn't want to talk about Jokic being awful, being complete trash
Jokic
in Game
hasn't
5
been
again.
awful or complete
Right.
trash.
He was 9 of 19. That's not
Yeah, I don't
complete
know what
trash.
Murray-
It is for Jokic. I
don't
will
know
say
what
that.
Murray-
Well, yeah,
talking about.
22 points.
Yeah,
I mean,
22 points on 19 shots.
Yeah.
That's not usually Jokic's thing because
Yeah.
usually he's responsible for like 65 points.
But he gets a pass. Jamal
one
Murray
bad
is playing Jekyll and Hyde. He got to stop that, man.
No,
They need him.
and that's fine. And Catspot will be quiet about it. When Jokic rolls up and gets a triple-double and scores 33 in Game 7.
He'll be quiet
And
again.
Terry,
And when you see the referees give him some calls in Game 7, which he's going to get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Terry, you know this. You covered this league a long time. The Timberwolves, this is a necessary step. When you're young and Anthony Edwards could be great. We'll talk about that in a second. But this is a necessary step for the Timberwolves to take this L in Game 7.
I don't want to call it growing pains, but you're getting that gristle. You
part of the
need
process.
gristle to beat a champion. You need gristle to get to a Western Conference or Eastern Conference
And win on the road
finals.
in Denver.
Right. And then Denver took Game 6 off. They're going to be raw, fresh, and ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
This is the equivalent of having to beat the Celtics in the Boston Garden.
With the Leprechauns.
Absolutely.
That doesn't happen.
All right, second down.
All right, second quarter of the NBA nickel package. So Bronny, huh? Question mark.
If you were a team, would you draft Bronny?
No.
Yes.
See, I would too.
Because I think I'm going to get dad with the package.
Okay, 40-year-old dad, and then he's still balling. Don't get me wrong.
He's still Bron.
He's still Bron.
okay.
That's my guy. But
All right, if you
is
put-
it really worth it? Is my question.
Okay. First of all,
For 1
you're
or 2 years
you're
of
gonna
LeBron.
Sell out. Let's just keep it locally.
Okay.
First of all, you're going to sell out the arena.
LCA. Yep.
One. Secondly, LeBron will be your best player.
For 1 to 2 years.
So what?
That's fine.
And he may not even get you to the finals or Eastern Conference
Okay,
finals.
right now the Pistons are irrelevant. The Lions win more games than the Pistons do.
Facts.
So I don't care if he's here for 1 season,
It's a
1 month, 1 game. It don't matter.
A
You got LeBron James in your city.
You think a publicity stunt is going to fix the Pistons?
We have
that's what
nothing
that
going-
is.
We have nothing going for us right
Would
now.
it give him juice?
It would give them juice, sure,
All right.
for 1 to 2
And there
years.
you go. Because
Hey, baby boy, let me ask you this. What happens to the Pistons if they don't draft him and LeBron doesn't come here?
The same thing
what's
that's going to
next
happen if
season
they
look
get
like next
LeBron.
year?
Nothing. No championship, not even the Eastern Conference
But-
final. And I love LeBron. I'm a LeBron guy. But I wouldn't. Who wants to do that? And then Bronny isn't even like enough to lure me. He's not a good enough player for when LeBron leaves. I'm stuck with Bronny.
Okay. You have to understand something, brother man.
Okay.
The people in the city of Detroit want to see something. They want to be entertained, at least for 1 year.
That's
When you
fool's
go,
gold, Terry. You
there
know
is
better.
No entertainment with the Pistons.
Let's build something legitimate.
You
Why
know what?
fool's gold?
You know what? You know what I'm upset about? The Xfinity and Bally's didn't show the Pistons game. They didn't have their blackout when the Pistons were playing because there was no game worth seeing.
I feel you.
So if nothing else, even if they don't make the Eastern Conference Finals, at least you have a season where this team is relevant. When's the last time the Pistons have been relevant?
The Blake Griffin.
2009.
Oh yeah, well relevant, yeah. But you're speaking to the Blake Griffin year. You want another Blake Griffin year?
No, he's
I don't
not
even
going to be
consider
Blake
that
Griffin.
relevant.
Blake Griffin was a fine player. No, this is LeBron James.
At 41,
I don't care if he's
42.
50.
27, 7, and 7.
You are going to
They-
get an
The
exciting
Lakers were a
season.
playing team,
All right, here. Let me break it down.
and
to
he
you this
had
way.
Anthony
All right,
Davis.
hush up. Learn something.
Lay it on me.
Pistons
Lay it on me.
are owned by Tom Gores.
Yes.
Troy Weaver is their president or GM, whatever he is, Arm Tellem is meddling in everything.
Yes.
Okay, the Pistons are not going to be relevant for at least another 5 or 6 years. Cade Cunningham is going to walk or get traded before anything happens.
And who did that? That's the Pistons' fault. But 1 year, one to 2 years of LeBron is not going to save you. I'm sorry.
What?
It's not going to do it.
At least you had that 1 or 2 years. At least it was relevant. At least
So I could go back to mediocrity.
At least if you're a Piston fan, when you wore that little Piston 313 shirt, you could wear it with pride instead of covering it up like this.
I didn't know the Pistons were about selling tickets and not being one of the top 10 organizations
You
in
haven't noticed
basketball.
that?
So I'm sorry,
Okay,
man.
here. Let me add you. The Pistons have been a bad organization for decades.
I'm aware of
They
that.
had their runs. They had the Bad Boys run. They had the Going to Work Pistons run.
Where all that?
But what else have they had?
Nothing.
It's a bad organization.
With 3 championships?
Once again,
There's
they
only-
had 2 runs. Bad
understand.
Boys and the Going to Work. And then
But we
other
are
than
tied
that,
for
they've been
maybe
bad.
6th or 7th all time for most championships in the NBA. They don't just grow on trees. I'll take my 3 chips in a respected organization. I don't want a media stunt for 1 to 2
You're
years.
not going to see another one. That's what I'm telling you.
Hey, what about this, KG? Because I hear with Bronny, Utah Jazz are like involved. Utah Jazz. What would you say if the Jazz took them?
Hey, have fun. I want to build something that's actually worth a damn. 1 to 2 years is not okay. We don't suck for 1 to 2 years, and we probably won't even win a championship. That's the only way I'm doing that move is if a championship is involved.
Okay. The only time the Pistons won championships.
Hold on, hold on, T-Foss. The important question was asked because we do have to move on, but you guys need to answer this.
All right.
Mike G, is Bronny too light-skinned?
No, he's
right.
not talented enough.
Yeah.
How about that?
His kid ain't got nothing to do with how much of a
He's
talent
too
he is.
light-talented.
Yeah.
He's too light on talent. That's what
Yes.
All right, what do we got? Next one. We got to cook through these.
All right. Third quarter of the NBA nickel package. Could this be Dallas's time? Maybe.
Hey.
Maybe. Defensively, I don't think they're going to hold up, though.
I know.
Okay, can you define what time means?
Yeah, that's what I was about to
To win a chip with Luka.
Yeah. You know what time means.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
You know who the wild card is in all this, man? Kyrie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm telling you guys this. I called Brooklyn Pistons last year, I want to say. My eyes. I've called Durant, called all big stars in the NBA. I've never called LeBron, but I'm talking about what I've seen with my own eyes. Kyrie, between those 4 lines, when you're not talking about if the earth is flat or anything like that, between those 4 lines, Kyrie Irving's as good as anybody I've ever seen in person, calling play-by-play for. He is incredible.
When we talk about handles, all time, we can talk Tim Hardaway, you can talk Allen Iverson, Isaiah Thomas, Kyrie Irving.
And shot makers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And,
Kyrie Irving.
right.
He up there.
That's
All
a bad
he needs is
man.
a sliver of space. And it's right. I'm telling you guys, it could be.
Offensively, they are one of the greatest shows going, but defensively, I don't know if they hold up in the finals.
I'm just saying, though, it could have. No one's talking about it.
I would say, if any year, this is the best year for them.
Yeah.
The way that it's playing out.
Yeah, this is the best year for them.
The way that it's playing out, no doubt. All right, what do we got? 5th?
Yeah, 5th down on the NBA nickel package. Can Boston win the chip? No.
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 No, man, there's just
They gonna fold.
They
There's
could
too much-
if they play Dallas.
Right.
Yeah.
But if they play Denver,
I don't even know
Yeah,
about
this-
Dallas.
I think there's too much pressure on that organization.
Yeah.
There's too much pressure on Jason Tatum because you know who's on his ass? Boston Celtic fans.
Mm-hmm.
And he can't handle that juice.
I don't believe in Joe Mazzulla. I don't. Yeah,
and then when he says stuff about, well, you expect perfection from us all the time. No. We expect you to beat scrubs.
Mm-hmm.
We expect you to go win a championship. The great players, Isaiah Thomas, Larry Bird, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, they weren't talking about, oh my God, they're putting pressure on us to win championships. You know what they did? They just went out and won championships.
Mm-hmm.
hey, you can win a championship too by visiting Dispo Dispensary and get the deals that are too good to miss. Meet a team that curates an unbelievable atmosphere and shopping experience. Can confirm, by the way, they are elite over there at Dispo. Try the freshest inventory from Michigan's largest variety of products. Come through our stores and order on Dispo Dash today. Dispo Dispensary, disposhops.com, your local cannabis plug.
What's up, everybody? Neil Rule, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, home of the Planet Fitness Studios. Let me tell you a little personal story about myself with Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness helped me change my life, and it can do the same for you. The best gym in the gym game. The clean facilities, tons of cardio equipment, tons of weights as well. And look, through all the price increases, inflation, all that, hasn't happened at Planet Fitness. Still $1 down, $10 per month, $24.99 a month for the Black Card as well. It's Planet Fitness, everybody, where your fitness is essential.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Soroki's Crispy Chicken and Pizza is taking over Michigan. Locations are popping up all over Metro Detroit, doubling the number of restaurants this year, known for their quality hand-battered and hand-breaded chicken tender sandwiches and New York-style pizza. Be sure to stop in and try a mega station near you or go to www.sorokis.com.
All right, coming down the stretch here, Big D Energy, cat spot. Neil will never tell you that Jokic has been awful this series. Checks notes, 28 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists per game. So basically responsible for roughly about 45 points per game on 20 shots. Huh. It seems okay.
That's
right?
awful, man. They should cut his ass.
I think they should. I think they actually should. Yeah. All right, it is time.
It is.
For Spin the Block, where KG brings us up to date with what's going on in the urban community. Special guest Terry Foster. Don't forget, we have a Black Santa request that you will fill a little bit later on. But KG,
yeah,
what's popping?
What's
really
poppin'?
good?
What's popping is over the last couple days, we had somebody in the chat ask you, were you certified enough for a black card?
Yes.
And to which I told you, there's a process. I can't just hand them out.
Willy-nilly was the term you used.
Exactly. It's like a visa. It could take 6 months to 2 years. Like, it's not an easy thing
Processing
to get.
times are slower than normal.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I just have a couple things I wanted to ask you, some checklist items. I checked with the black delegation.
We'll be right back after this.
We just want to get your answers to some of this stuff, and maybe it'll help the process along.
Sure.
So, number one, name a dish that you would bring to the cookout, and you better not say chicken.
Name a dish that I would bring to the cookout.
Yes, if you were invited to the cookout.
If I was invited to the cookout, I would have to say that this potato salad.
Terry's face.
It's
Hell no.
You said what?
This potato salad that I have.
Okay,
that's,
all right.
That's fire.
All right,
that's fire.
What's in the potato salad?
So, what?
Better not be raisins in it.
No, come on.
Can you break down the ingredients of say a potato salad?
So we have obviously the potatoes.
All right.
I mix in some hard-boiled eggs with it as well.
Yeah.
I got some paprika or red pepper, chili pepper, whatever you want to use for that.
Paprika's paprika.
Yeah, it's paprika.
Get it right.
Whatever. All right. So anyway, so we have that in there as well. There's a mustard kind of like base to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's fairly basic, but I juice it up a little bit from the heat perspective. I think potato salad that's spicy, slaps.
Okay.
So that's how I would roll.
Terry, you rocking?
Huh?
I said, is you rocking? Do you approve of the potato salad?
Nah, you know what? Here's the problem. You can bring the potato salad, but then people are going to ask, is this potato salad from a white guy?
Yeah, dog. They is going to ask who brought that potato salad.
So the problem's on your end. It's not on my end.
Wait,
right?
You don't know how to say it's paprika, not paprika. You're technically right, but at the cookout. It's not.
As soon as you say paprika, they're gonna be like, "Who made that one?"
Well,
I'm not
I would
eating potato
adjust. I
salad
would adjust
regardless.
according to the environment I'm in.
Yeah. What you thinking, Joe? You a blackhead?
I'm not eating potato salad regardless. So you lost me on that one. I hate potato salad. So I would
see. You set me. You set me. Oh well, I'll just bring some Colt 45 in, and everything will be cool. Now I'm down. Right? Where do I sign up for the car?
If he did that, he's racist.
Yeah, you get kicked out.
I'm showing up with Billy D. Williams.
Neil was gonna bring some Hennessy.
Oh my God!
Neil was gonna bring Hennessy and Black.
Is that what you wanted me to say, KG?
No, but the ingredients that you didn't put raisins in the potato salad. So we might let you slide. We might set it. Some people might dip in it. So we'll let you slide. With that one.
He did what a typical white person does with potato salad. They put something unnecessary in it.
That's true. All the time.
You don't put heat in potato salad.
Put what?
Heat.
Yes.
No.
Terry, it's good, man. Okay.
I wouldn't mind trying it. I ain't gonna lie.
So.
It's not wild. I thought he was gonna say something totally different.
People are saying, Neil, you got to put some sweet pickle juice in the potato salad.
Oh no, man.
They set you up for failure.
Yeah, for real.
This whole thing is setting me up for failure.
They want you to get kicked
You want me to answer?
You wanted the black card.
What I would really do, or what you want me to do?
No. Listen, you wanted the black card. I'm just telling you how you can expedite the process.
Mike G should have brought catfish bites.
Ooh,
that's
fair.
Yeah, that sounds good though.
That's fair.
Yep, that's fair. That's good.
I told you not chicken. You could have picked anything else.
Well, all right. Now I have the read of the room. All right.
No, he said, I'm going to bring some fried chicken. Then we'll all be on his ass.
Fried chicken watermelon.
This is beat him up.
I salted the watermelon.
It's way better than I thought it was going to go. All right. So the next topic of discussion, and we know you're a big two furnace man. That you pride yourself on having two furnaces.
No, I don't pride myself on it. It was a circumstance.
Oh, well, okay. Mm-hmm. So you have two furnaces, but have you ever?
Hold on. Honorary 3 U of M dad says you should have brought a carton of Newports. Now come on.
All right.
See, that's what we're pushing.
Put him in timeout.
Yeah.
Nobody smokes anymore.
It's all about the glorious cannabis.
Right, man. Come on. Right.
Sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
All right. So you're big on two furnaces.
Hold on. You guys in the chat. All right. We're not going to talk about hot sauce, and we're not going to talk about Hennessy.
No, we're talking hot sauce.
They say you finna bring chitlins.
Oh, he better not bring no chitlins.
No. Neil,
I don't know how to make them. I would, but I don't know how to make them.
You don't want to.
Neil would make chitlins and saute them.
Oh my God.
All right. Go ahead.
So,
proceed.
Mr. Two Furnace.
Yes.
Have you ever had to heat your house with just the stove as the only source of heat?
When I was little, yeah.
When you were little?
We had to do that one time.
Okay.
Yeah, we had to do that. I've been through it. I lived in Roseville.
I've been through it. I lived in Roseville.
We went through it. We had a block of cheese when I was a kid.
Was it the government cheese?
100%.
Okay.
You had government cheese?
Yeah, bomb-ass grilled cheese sandwiches.
Syrup sandwiches?
What's the thing that government cheese does not do?
Oh,
what does it not do?
Good question, T-Foss.
Have good nutrition? I mean, I don't know. What?
No, there's a thing that government cheese does not do.
What's that?
Come on now, Mr. Black Card, you better get this right.
Because it stretches when you make if you're gonna say melt, I know it doesn't melt to liquid form.
I feel like we're doing a Nickelodeon segment here.
Yeah, no.
Hey,
Lorena Rios, Neil is truly a brother. So there you go.
No, Neil.
She don't even sound like a brother.
Don't melt.
Yeah. She giving up.
I know it doesn't
Lorena,
melt. I said that.
You should have said it.
Did I not just say I know it doesn't melt?
Yeah,
I know,
he did.
No, you said, it stretches.
Yeah, it stretches. It doesn't melt though. Like that stretch will never break.
Yeah, all right.
That don't
I'll
count.
give him a pass on that.
Well, we got it. I asked them about the stove, and we kind of got it in there. So it's fine. All right, so I'm going to try and channel my inner Neil on this one. These are your people, Neil. Your people. Why is Willie Horton not in the Hall of Fame? Discuss.
In the Baseball Hall of Fame?
Yes. Your people did this. Why is he not in?
I'd have to look at the numbers, man. Like, I do. I don't know the numbers off the top of my head. That's always it is. You want me to pull it up real quick, and I'll tell you.
Should Willie Horton be in the Hall of Fame, T-Foss? No,
he's not a Hall of Fame player.
Wow.
He was very good for Detroit. He was a power hitter, but no.
Less than 2,000 hits, 325 home runs. The WAR was pretty good. He had a WAR. I think that's Hall of Very Good off the top. Now, if you want to get into now, and this is what probably people gloss over, like through the riots and everything like that.
Yeah.
Like Willie Horton was a pretty important public figure.
He was. Through
all that. And the Baseball Hall of Fame probably won't get in that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, your people.
But he does have the statue at Comerica. I think the Tigers did a good job in paying homage to that.
Okay. So no Hall of Fame for Willie Horton.
No. Just because you get on a bullhorn and say, brothers, be peaceful, that don't get you in the Hall of Fame.
All right. Just making sure. Just wanted to check.
All right.
We'll evaluate your answer and do it accordingly. But next question.
Okay.
Who wins Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson? Give us your answer right now.
Who wins if it's real?
Who wins it? Who wins the fight?
Wins regardless.
I don't think it's real.
I understand.
If this fight were real, Mike Tyson would kill him.
Can you provide a prediction, please?
I think Jake Paul will win a decision.
Oh, my God.
Because it's not going to be a real fight.
The black delegation not going to like that.
I want Mike Tyson to win.
But
Mike
you're
Tyson
not picking him to win.
Mike Tyson is one of my top 5 athletes as a child. Love Mike Tyson.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's set up as a real fight. If it were a real fight, Tyson would beat him.
Have you seen the videos of Mike Tyson training at 57?
Yes, but that's part of the show.
Okay.
I want it to be real. If it's real, Tyson will win.
Yeah, they want you to believe Mike Tyson's going to come out like a bull and box like Mike Tyson, and he may not. Mike Tyson,
he damn near killed Roy Jones a couple years ago.
Yeah, because we don't. Mike might just say, "I'm gonna jab off fight."
Mike is not throwing no fights. I'm here to tell y'all he is not that type of guy. But we will accept your answer and review accordingly. I'm not sure how they'll take to that, but
Art Vandelay, Neil's going to show up with a do-rag, no doubt.
You better not.
On your Braylon flow.
The next question. This is an important question now, this next one.
All right.
How do you celebrate Juneteenth?
How do I celebrate Juneteenth?
Yep. Oh, look at Terry. He on your ass.
What?
What?
He just want to see how you going to answer the
Is that
question.
even for Neil to celebrate?
This is why I asked the question. How do you celebrate Juneteenth?
Okay, that's
I mean, like, celebrate it. I mean, I acknowledge it. I accept that it's there. I understand why it's there. I think that's a good start. Number one.
In other words, it shouldn't be a holiday.
No. I just said.
I accept it.
No, yeah. Because there's a segment of my people that do not accept it. Let's be real. Let's cut the shit.
No, that's real.
So, I understand what it's about.
Hey, let's get Neil a Juneteenth t-shirt.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Is June 19th a weekday? We might have a show that day.
I don't know.
Wear it to the
You
show.
can wear it.
Yeah, wear it to the show.
I celebrate
up.
Juneteenth.
I'm about to check the calendar now.
Do you?
You know what? You know what? We should go to the African American Museum.
Charles H. Wright.
Right?
Yeah.
And then there's an African place on Grand River that has like a Juneteenth celebration.
Let's go.
Juneteenth is Wednesday, so it'll definitely be
let's
on
do
air.
it.
And no, I don't want you in a t-shirt. Beads in
In a
his hair.
kufi?
Yeah, right. A dashiki. You gonna get him a dashiki.
We got to get him a dashiki and a hat. Dashiki and a hat.
A hat, but I want some Serena Williams.
Cornrows.
Oh, you with the beads in there?
We got to go the whole way.
I don't think I have like the.
You got to grow your hair out to D-Mac length so you
Yeah.
can put some braids in there and we
you
can
gotta
throw
do
some
that.
beads on there. We got you in the dashiki. We
right.
already
If
got
my
it
girl
ready.
Bo Derek did it, you can do it.
We'll get him a wig if he can't grow it out. It's fine.
I know we're blowing through this but we'll run the break on the way out of the show.
Yeah.
Let's just do it
All
like
right,
that. 'Cause
so,
I want to
all
keep
right.
this going.
Yep. All right. So the
hold on, Rack. Neil celebrates Juneteenth by drinking Hennessy and Colt 45.
Oh my God. It's a no-go.
See, that's what I'm saying.
It's a no-go, man.
I feel like that's what the people wanted me to say, but I'm just giving you honest answer.
And I
We
appreciate
appreciate
that.
it. I was just about to say.
Yeah, because if you got bad, then you outnumbered. But
Okay. What about Jay says? What about a daishiki with a do rag?
That's fair.
that is fair.
No, he needs a
Mix of
fez.
the culture.
Yeah. Okay.
Give him a fez with orange and a little green in it, black. Man.
Not mad at it.
Okay.
Fez with the durag.
All right, so I got two more here. So what township do you stay in, Neil?
Washington Township.
Okay, so we know that you're the Meek Mill of Pontiac.
Yeah.
But you are the blank of Washington Township.
Oh, I'm not. I'm not celebrated there. I have a difference of opinion with the. I love the area.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The people and I don't vibe. I'll just leave it like that.
Okay. Is there
All
a
right,
reason for that?
Can I blow
Yes, there is.
Neil's cover?
Yeah, go ahead.
He thinks going down to Detroit is hitting Hall Road.
No, that is not true.
You gonna let him do that to you,
No,
Neil?
come on,
That'd be
Terry.
40 minutes away.
Neil,
basically.
Neil, what'd you do today? I went down to Detroit. Really? Yeah, I went to Lakeside Mall.
With the CJ Barry Moore.
No, that is not true.
All right.
That is not true.
The last question, so we can review some of your answers for the black delegation. Name your favorite Samuel L. Jackson movie scene.
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah,
You know,
okay.
This is a tasty burger.
Okay.
Yeah, that is.
That is an acceptable answer.
Yeah.
All right. So
Check out the big brain on Brad. Yeah.
So we will send these answers up to the black delegation for confirmation. We'll see if we can move this process along.
All right, T-Foss, before we get out of here, the people asked about how does Black Santa spend his summer? Bring us up to date.
Black Santa is trying to be a visionary. First of all, Black Santa loves music, and he's trying to bring back the 20 grand. 20 grand was, the Temptations and everything used to play there back in the day. So he's trying to bring that back. But since he can't do it, he likes to just watch concerts at Soundboard. That's what he's doing.
Up at the soundboard.
Only with free tickets, though, right?
Right, all free tickets.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you ain't paying.
He'd be
All
the last
comps.
row, too.
All comps.
What does his summer look like? Like, does
He's
he have any
petitioning-
obligations?
Okay, if y'all go to the Eastern Market, you know the bridge that separates the Eastern Market from the Gratiot Street Market. Black Santa's on there with his petitions trying to bring back the 20 grand.
Okay.
So you can check him out.
So he's got a busy summer.
Yeah. That's all. He
Absolutely.
wants to be outside and having fun and probably drinking a little Hennessy and
Yeah.
having a good time.
Smoking anything?
Hmm?
He smoking anything?
Black Santa does not smoke.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
All right.
When's he planning on bringing the gifts this year?
Next summer. That's what he's doing.
Right.
He's passing out gifts.
We still waiting on the 2023 gifts.
Well, you said like typically he'll show up about the 28th or the 29th of December.
Well, he was the
Maybe.
27th last year,
Yeah.
so he was responsible.
Okay, got it. Real quick to wrap this up, Mike G. Neil, you're only allowed in Western Wayne County. Let's go Red Wings Party. Neil, after careful consideration, your application has been rejected. You may resubmit in 6 months from the day of refusal.
All right, KG, you didn't ask the critical question.
What?
What are you drinking, Neil? 7-Up or Sprite?
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, Sprite all day.
All right, well, bam, right there.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know when this happened, but Sprite replaced 7-Up as the clear drink of black folks.
Yeah, because that's all Sprite markets is.
Right.
I don't eat a
No,
meal.
no,
without
my
Sprite.
grandmother, when I was a kid, she used to make 7-Up cake.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden,
It's
she's
Sprite.
making Sprite cake.
Yeah. Well, Sprite markets to black people.
Do they
So
even I don't think they make 7-Up anymore.
no, they don't. It's
No, they
Starry
do.
now.
It's there.
It's Starry.
Oh, wow.
I saw it the other
People
day.
want to know, will I see Black Santa at Jazz Fest in Midtown?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, I haven't even
He
seen
likes
it.
jazz music.
And the Montreux Jazz Festival. He'll be down there dancing on that little area in front of the stage
Yeah.
by himself,
Getting it.
drunk.
Yeah.
So there you go. Well, T-Foss, it was fun. It was informative. It was educational as always. Now we better get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before it
Because
get
Pete
worse.
Spivak's here going, what the hell are you guys doing?
Right.
If I'm not ready for the final word, it'll be my ass. That
No,
was his
seriously.
quote.
Pete Spivak has to take 45 minutes to fumigate the room
Talk about fumigated.
to get us out of here.
Joel,
Yes.
your first experience on Big D Energy, your thoughts.
It was good. It was good. I enjoyed y'all discussion and y'all company. Thanks for having me. Thanks for letting me get into the conversation.
Can I get back to the majors now in the final word?
Majors? Yeah, no. I'm honestly, I don't even care about golf unless I got some money on it, and I have no money on this. So
No, like the major leagues, the final word.
Oh, you're talking about the
where all the
E&E stuff.
resources, where all the
I thought you
resources
were going to do
go.
another Barack Obama on
Yeah.
this.
yeah, no. What you call? Yeah, nah. Now I'm back in this chair, so I'm back to my. All
right,
I'm
there
back
we go.
delegated to the bench.
No, absolutely. Let's go Red Wings Party. Pete doesn't want to be sent down to AA like he was last week.
Yeah.
Like he was today.
The last one. Mike G wants you to rename this. Let me ask you a white ass.
Oh, Mike G been shout out Mike G, man. He been on that. It's a Woodward Wake Up Woodward inside joke, but
Oh, is it?
yeah. Sorry, Neil.
Or
right.
what your white ass say?
No, Broder was talking about how white he was in the camera one day. So I said, well, it's funny. I wanted to ask your white ass something. And ever since then, Mike G just took it and ran with it. So shout out to Mike G, man.
Hey, Broder, you were elite today.
My God, thank you.
No, elite at ducking out of this whole conversation and just kind of hanging out.
No,
over there.
seriously, he stayed quiet the whole time. Shout out,
Broder ducked down so we would get that he was here.
He looked like
He's
Isaiah
smart.
walking off the floor against a bull.
Yeah, right.
All right, everybody. Hey, have a great weekend, everybody. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. Well, see you later.
Peace.
Deuces.